Yeah, let's get in there. Bop, 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 bop.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Top 4 podcast. It's a big bonanza, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal fan. I am joined by the one and only AD, wearing it strong and proud, pumping the chest, a Liverpool fan.
I got 5 on it. Now can you dig that, sucker?
Yes. I'm joined by David, an Arsenal fan.
Welcome, people. Everything good?
Yeah, I'm joined by Oscar. Yo,
Go on.
Go.
I'm finished, bruv. I'm still not buying into the thing, cuz.
You're not buying into the thing.
Boy.
And I'm joined by Oscar. Also, hey, Chelsea,
guys, I need some crowd participation because on Saturday night I drank 1 beer.
What?
2 beers.
What?
3 beers.
What?
4 beers.
What?
5 beers.
What?
6 beers.
What?
7 beers. That's what I was counting. That's what it was. I had 7 different drinks on Saturday night because my team did a madness on the weekend. I am so gassed to talk about football. Let's go, Peter. What are you telling me?
Hey, what? Oscar, what? You had a beer for each goal?
I definitely had 3 for Mason Mount. Maybe not a beer for each goal.
Say again?
You must have been off your nut.
I didn't have 7, but yeah.
He was swinging, bro. He was telling people how much he loved them. Guys, I'll tell you who I do love. Okay, let's kick things off with Mr. Mohamed Salah and the Liverpool gang. Mo Salah running down the way. Salah.
Before we get going, I do want to dive into that Mo Salah chat, but there's hella comments. I want to welcome you. Big up SW6 says good evening, everyone. Big up Footy Agendas, man says salute. Lola says, where are them Red Devil fans? That's a brilliant question, Lola. They're on their way.
He's coming.
Do you know how many injections I've got on my desk? How many needles I have on my desk? Because I am ready for that pump action. We need to get into it, baby. We need to get in.
Everybody's asking, where's the United family? Where's Robbie? Where's Ernie? Where are they? Boss like says, where's Ernie? Why does Robbie always hide when United lose? Wait.
So that was you.
I wasn't going to read it, but yeah. Everyone said, where's Abdi? Even Abdi, I don't see him in the comments yet. They're coming, though. They're coming. Well, Ernie's on his way for sure.
Oscar, before Mr. AD, says his poetry. Yeah. SW6, I need to call him out very, very quickly because you said they should be.
You said TikTok.
You said they should be in the title race this year, and these are one of the reasons why they were never gonna be in this title race. Because as far as I'm concerned, guys, they officially signed out of it on yesterday. Yeah, not even at. It was about 5 o'clock, 30 minutes into the game, they signed out of this title race.
I'm saying 15 minutes. I'm saying 15 minutes. And 15 minutes. How can you get slapped like that at home?
No, guys, yeah. Like, bro, I looked at my fantasy and I see 4-0. I was like, yay. What's happened there, blood?
Bro, I'm sure I was the only man on the planet, that said United are gonna get battered on Sunday. I was fully
only man on the planet, Pete. A lot.
Do you know why? I spoke to bare Liverpool fans, right? I know bare Liverpool guys, right? And everyone was touchy and nervous and was like, you never know, United come up for the big games. And I said, listen, if you were going to Anfield, you might have a point. They're at home, so they're going to try and act like, we were supposed to have the ball. And what did Ollie say? We got to take the game to Liverpool. Adrian, you've been quiet for far too long, my friend.
Yeah,
like you didn't bag 5. Like you didn't bag 5. Talk that talk, blood. Cut your promo, cuz.
Bro, I can't think of anything better. Beat the arch nemesis, the nasty scum from down the motorway, in the home patch, with Cristiano and bro, Salah dunks on Cristiano's heads. Bro, I'm off my nut at the moment. Like, I think,
how many shots? How much of the Henny?
What?
5
listen.
Just a tequila. Do you know what it is? Yeah. No, because like many Liverpool fans, I sort of came into the game, slightly nervous because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's not a good coach, but the one thing he can do, the one thing he's possibly good at, is galvanizing those lads, is making them aware of the big occasion, is getting them up for a one-off game. And they do have players on the pitch that can hurt you. So I sort of thought to myself, you know what? Potentially United may come down swinging, but it was an absolutely diabolical performance. I've never seen anything like it from United side. Like United have had bad days in the past, but this was it was night and day. They were devoid of confidence, devoid of quality, and there's a damning indictment of that manager. He's got to go. And Peter, for me, the reason why I thought at the start of the season United could challenge for the league, and the reason why ultimately I thought they were gonna ultimately fall short, is A, that's a very, very good team in my opinion, but B, that manager is not good enough in a land where there's Klopp, in a land where there's Tuchel, in a land where there's Pep Guardiola, and we've seen it now where unfortunately there's no shame in not being an elite coach, because ultimately you need to be elite to take this Man United team to the next level. Very few people on the planet are, and there's no shame in what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has done. He's done the best of his abilities. He's done his absolute best. But bro, the proof's in the pudding. And unfortunately, what we're seeing now is Liverpool 5, Manchester United 0, and that's indicative of the golf quality, I'm afraid.
See, the thing is though, I would say from the centre circle back to the goalkeeper, that is the problem at Manchester United. Ollie is definitely the major key, right? Let's make no mistake about it. Yeah. And another manager would probably get them closer than where they are now. However, the reason why they will not win the league and they will not be in that title challenge, regardless of the manager. Look at the shower of crap. Look at the pile of manure that they served us on Sunday evening. Okay? I saw players who didn't know where to stand. Listen, let's not talk about Man United. We'll wait for Ernest to get here because we're talking on Liverpool. Liverpool, who, by the way, were without who?
Fabinho, Thiago, didn't start Mane.
Oh.
Can I read some comments? Just because
Matip as well, didn't start Matip.
There's quite a few comments here. Footy Agenda says, God bless the Sky cameraman zooming in on Sir Alex and then on King Kenny. Hilarious.
That director got a bag. Someone passed him a bag for just those 2 shots.
Footy Agenda says, player of the month, they said, a free piece on CR Kelly in his own yard, no pens. See? Speaking of Liverpool, Bosslight Endo says, do you know how many times I've seen us go to Old Trafford and freeze? This time we put those dirty Manx scumbags back in their place. We weren't even that good. This says more about United than us. Crazy. SW6 says, still feel the same way. The moment you add Ronaldo into your squad, I have to judge you differently. We all know Ollie isn't levels. And then Lola says, see where leading with emotions leads you. They got CR7 instead of fixing that midfield. Now look, unbalanced all over the gaff. All over.
Thing is, though, why are people worried? Why were Liverpool fans, if there were some that were a bit tense? Because last year you went over there, I swear you put 4 there last year. And that's not even being talked about, by the way.
You got to remember, Manchester United fielded a front line of Cristiano Ronaldo, who, if you want to doubt him, you can do that on your own accord. I never. Mason Greenwood, who's arguably been their best player this season. Marcus Rashford, who has a great record against Liverpool. He always scores against them. And then they've got Bruno Fernandes, who is inevitable. So you just never know when these guys can pull out a result. And I think a lot of people, including myself, thought Ollie was going to do it again. But
hey, listen, guys, the judge is gone, bruv.
The judge has run out.
He's run out, bruv. It's empty. The bottle is gone. Well, Liverpool didn't have to be that great, bruv.
What pissed me off is what pissed me off with Liverpool. You took your foot off the gas. That pissed me off. 10 men for half an hour at Old Trafford. Why was there no? Why? This has to go down in history. This has to be one of those. This is a scoreline. Say again.
It's historic as it is.
Listen, City have gone there and put 6. Tottenham have gone there and put 6. Okay. Now the 6-1 is like a little. Some teams do that every other year or whatever it is, right? Liverpool could have gone there and literally pummeled them, bro.
I know.
I'm talking like it's raw. You know them ones raw. Like they could have literally dealt with the matter. I saw 8. I saw 8 when once you hit 5 and Pogba went off. I saw 8, and that frustrated me.
The thing that is crazy about it is that Liverpool weren't even that good. Liverpool were just like
United had the ball, innit? United had the ball, and I think that's what made them look worse than they probably actually were. Because I mean, look, every time Liverpool took the ball and took a break on, they were playing the counter attack, if anything. Because it was just like 1, 2, 3, and all of a sudden it was in the back of the net. You're just like, what's happened here?
But bro, you know what? Sunday, right? That's just a typical example. That is a case in point of what happens when you're a coach and you've got a well-drilled team and everybody knows what they're doing. Bro, we fielded the midfield, right? Jordan Henderson in the 6, Naby Keita, James Milner.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
People turned their noses at them, but guess what? You know what they're going to give you? They're going to run, they're going to graft, they're going to cover every blade of grass. Bro, Henderson apparently, in that one game, he's made 11 less passes at Old Trafford than Scott McTominay all season. Make of that what you want. So, make of that what you want. So, bro. And that's why last season was so frustrating, because it's clear what the problem was. The pieces of the puzzle were completely out of joint.
Yeah, just injury.
Bring it all together. This is what you get, unfortunately.
No, Adrian, where did you hear that stat? We played 9 games.
So on Twitter somewhere.
We played 9 games.
No, but obviously at home they've only had like 4 or 5.
Okay, still. McTominay plays in midfield. How are you reckoning?
How many games did McTominay play? He probably didn't play all of them.
Yeah, he probably did.
And again, big up Ibo Konate, because the kid's got balls of steel. Because you know you're making your second league start at Old Trafford against Cristiano Ronaldo. The boy wasn't phased.
It's a big call by Klopp.
Second debuts now. He's moving like Messi. What? 2 debuts?
It was a big call from Klopp, because it's not like Matip was injured, right?
Absolutely, he got it right, because for me, I thought it was purely because of PMP, because he knows that Matip has gotten a lot more aggressive, but he's not physically dominant. And he sort of said to himself, Konate, he's got the legs to sort of cover in behind when Rashford, if Rashford if Rashford goes past Trent, and then he knows in the air he can match Cristiano as well. So balls of steel from Klopp to pick him. But then again, when fans were sort of complaining at it, I said, listen guys, if you buy a centre half for 34 million quid and you're scared and you're worried of throwing him into a game of this magnitude, waste the money. So yeah, the boy did what he did. Balls of steel. He came to back the beef. Yeah, he's ready, man. And he's a monster. He's an absolute monster. Because obviously Van Dijk comes on the scene. I'm like, yeah, now we're talking. Then I see Ibro coming from down the way. I'm like, bloody hell.
Meat.
Let me read a few comments and then we can progress. Boss Ender said Konate has more clean sheets at Old Trafford than Varane and Maguire this season. Speak on it. SW6 says, but for me, Liverpool were in first gear. Crazy stuff. Football was sensational. Champagne moves everything. For your agenda says Klopp must be Austrian on mixed race because he don't got the killer instincts. Bayern would have dropped 10 on their head.
Holy smokes.
10. Boss Light says, one of my favorite ever results as a Liverpool fan this season. Celebration, 15 goals, 5 assists in 13 games this season. That's crazy. Let's hear from someone else, man. Let's hear from someone else.
Oh my God, Ernest, man, he's here.
Hang on, Sam.
You're representing for all the Man United fans out there who are still hanging on. All of them. All.
The thing is, I don't know if they want what I have to say.
Speak on what you have to say, bro. You do you in it.
So first of all,
what's that? Endo says hi.
Says hi.
Peronaise garlic, bro. It is heat, bro.
Yo, the tub,
bro. This is right now. Yeah, because we was eating good, baby.
Oh my days.
Listen, I don't think you understand. What's going on, Lola? What's going on, Endo? The thing is, I don't think you understand how gassed I was yesterday.
Wow.
The amount of text messages and DMs I got yesterday from people saying, you were right, I said, no, don't tell me you're right now, because this game is for you.
This is for you.
When you remember when Usher said in Superstar, the Superstar prelude, he said, "This one is for you and you and you." This was for all the idiots, that support Manchester United, that believe just because you have rice and tomatoes, you can make jollof. This is for all of them.
What do you mean?
This is for the Viva Ronaldo FC. For all you idiots that thought we needed goals, to improve this team.
You can never have enough goals.
I first of all want to apologize to one Peter Maximilius Verstappen Mujuzi. Goodness me. I was telling either Adrian or Oscar this the other day. I said, I don't know what it is about this brother, but he can sniff out a bad centre back early. Do you remember that scene in The Dark Knight where all the bad guys are like around the table and the Joker walks in and he's like, that guy is a squealer. I know a squealer when I see one. You see this Maguire, Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I'm sitting up straight for this one.
David,
give it to me, Ernest.
As of I want to rewind back to the game I told you lot to watch on YouTube, last week. Sevilla, Man United in the Europa League semi-final in 2019. I think that is when he was in a Hall of Fame. I think Maguire's in a Hall of Fame. David, I think we need to no, because I have not seen criminal behavior this bad since Jack.
Yo, hang on. Why is Lola spelling his name like a Ugandan blood? What is going on?
I said that's a Ugandan name.
I was looking at Ugandan there. I'm like, yo, Maguire.
No, guys.
Maguire.
Guys, I got a text message from all of Luke Shaw's lawyers. Yeah. I have been telling you guys about Lola, tell them.
Luke Bunda and Belly.
Yo.
Luke Thick.
Sure. Hey, Lola's on a roll for that.
Like, he is a BBW. I kept telling people, this guy is only good this season, and even good, like, how are we measuring good? Because he's not Robertson levels. He never has been. And he never will be.
Thank you.
He never will be. No professional football player should be eating cake and custard. None of them.
At the professional level.
Mm-hmm. None of them. None of them should be eating cake and custard. But let me get onto the actual game. Guys. At the second goal, footy agendas, let them know again, because I heard some blasphemy over the last
Carlos.
Guys, the disrespect, bruv. The disrespect, bruv.
Shaw always pockets Salah at Old Trafford. Yeah, in a 5 at the back. I judge defenders, guys. What do we judge defenders on? 1v1. How the hell did all the goals come from Luke Shaw's side? Guys, no, someone explain to me. All the goals came when it came. No, guys, Salah scored a hat-trick for a reason.
He got a hat-trick.
You think it's because McTominay and Fred didn't know where they were at? It's not that. You think it's because, let me even move on from there. Bruno Fernandes. My days.
I need to scroll up because we had some comments about him.
I have been telling you guys for months about this. Lola, tell them. I have been telling these guys for months. They think I'm on crack. Bruno Fernandes is haram incarnate. No, honestly.
Say wallahi.
No, wallahi, bro. No.
He's around.
Because I've noticed, Manchester United fans. This is the curse of Ferguson. I need to write a book on this.
He's not halal, bro.
The curse of Ferguson is that people actually think you just win. Like, they think you just, like, that's how you win. You just win. Ferguson didn't have a style of play. He just won. The amount of BS I've heard from Gary Neville and his disciples.
Hey, get on him. Get on him.
Hey, shout out to Carragher. Bro, Carragher might make me become a Liverpool fan because honestly,
Carragher keeps it a buck, you know.
I support man that
he
just
keeps it a
keep it
buck.
1,000.
He
Like,
kept it a
guys,
buck.
let's keep it honest, bruv.
Let's not get excited.
What?
With Carragher, when Gerrard takes that Liverpool job, you'll see Carragher doing what Neville.
He's going to say now, to be fair.
Oh,
I don't think
he's got Klopp. He's got Klopp now. It's easy to be positive.
Yeah, word.
fair enough.
But anyway, carry on.
Interesting.
I mean, finish
Interesting.
You don't know Oli from nowhere. You don't give a damn.
No, but guys, I don't think you understand. You see, after the second goal, I said I want 6.
I want 6.
I want 6. I want embarrassment.
You want United to get pummeled.
Slap us. I watched this game in glee. I have never celebrated a Mohamed Salah goal. I celebrated all 3 of them.
Wow, it's like that, Ernest.
No,
that's what this guy's Lee Gunnar, bro.
Yeah,
it's rants. We got rants in the building.
Do people understand? No, this week I feel vindicated because I can genuinely say with my chest, I watch football. I can say that. I can actually say I watch football. I watch football with an analytical eye, and I watch football better than most. The guys that I've spoken to in the last 3 months do not watch football. I'm so sorry. It has taken people 3 years to see this fraud. That Fugazi away game record, Spawn, man. I said, guys, are you understanding why this is happening? Because the why makes a lot of sense. Like, the why will help you understand. This guy is a fraud, bruv. I've never wanted a manager. I've never been happy to see a manager out like that. Maybe Jose. But that was more so like, he was just too much. But when he loses his job, soon, I will laugh. Like, I'm going to laugh. Because I don't understand. Like, you have managed to say the things that you want United to play like and manage to do the opposite. Why is Bruno allowed to be so chaotic game after game? Every single game he does this. And this is the thing. Do you know I'm happy? Because the things that we had gotten away with game after game after game, they finally came back to bite us. And there's nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide behind anymore. Nothing to hide behind at all. So at the 4th goal, Manchester United conceded 4 goals by half time.
You got to pass the pad.
Deep it, bro.
We conceded. Have mercy.
And guys, guess who wasn't in midfield? Labille was not in midfield. No one can talk about Paul Pogba. He was an idiot for the red card. Don't ever get it twisted. He was an idiot. However, we didn't lose because of Paul Pogba. Sure. Because people will find reasons in every game. France conceded 2 goals before the 3rd goal that Switzerland scored, and they said it's Pogba's fault. They conceded 2 goals before that. And somehow it's Pogba's fault. So my thing is this. I watched the game again this morning to traumatize myself, as you do.
What, 90?
You know what I'm saying?
You're mentalist.
In all seriousness, guys.
You do that to yourself.
I want to watch the game, so when I come on the pod, I know what I'm talking about. I don't want to be biased towards
research.
I don't want to be biased towards no agenda. You can see with your eyes, this guy is not it. If you didn't know before.
Ollie, you mean?
No, Ollie's not it.
Okay.
Ollie's not it.
Ernest, can I?
Go on.
So I'm gonna carry on.
No, I was gonna say, like, I believe that if it's like a 0.5% increase, I think Scott McTominay and Fred can be better than this with a better manager. They're whack. They should never play for United again. But just to prove my point, I'm gonna show people that with a better manager, you will see better output. You will. Like, it's going to happen. People are gonna say, bro, okay. These are their real limitations. Because I still don't know how good or bad Donny van der Beek is. I still don't know how good or bad Varane is. I don't know how good or bad Jadon Sancho is. I haven't been given an opportunity to see how bad or good they are. So you play a team that has no Matip. Mane was on the bench. Milner starting. And who's the other one? No Fabinho. The best defensive midfielder in the Premier League was not playing. Liverpool played Jordan Henderson. We all know where we stand on Jordan Henderson. As great as his career has been, like, we all know where we stand. Naby Keita, who visits the doctor more than me. Yeah.
You know my thoughts on him. Believe
Bro,
me.
he's there right now.
Yeah. He's there right now. Exactly. Then
I'm hoping there's a broken leg.
No Thiago. Then you have who else played? James Milner, Jordan Henderson, and who? Naby Keita. That was the three.
Nabcam, yeah.
Milner got injured at 2-0 down. They bring in Curtis Jones, and what changed?
Bro, Milner's so old. He got
Milner's
hamstring.
the same age as Ronaldo.
What I is saying is deep. Nothing changed.
Milner started kicking ball a year after Curtis Jones was born.
Yeah. Shout Jazz is my guy on Twitter because he understands my frustration. Because Manchester United is full to the brim of idiots, fools, absolute clowns who believe they watch football. I watch Fred, and you guys know I love villains. Fred is such a villain here. I love him. I love how he gets away with murder all the time. I love it. Listen, I watch Pogba lose the ball because Fred passed the ball to him in traffic. There are 3 yellow shirts right next to Pogba when he passes the ball. I'm like, bro, is this guy on crack, bro? Like, honestly, has he always drank milk that has expired? Like, what's going on? Like, honestly, Scott McTominay might be the worst midfielder I've seen since Anderson. He's bad. He's a bad midfielder. No, not Anderson. Fellaini. And at least Fellaini had his usage. At least Fellaini, I knew on the far post. Ashley Young, where you at? That's what I'm saying. Bruv, what is McTominay's use? What does he do well? Listen, honestly, all the passion merchants are quiet. Like, honestly, guys, if we're looking at things from a strictly statistical standpoint, guys, we have kept 1 clean sheet in 21 games. Our last clean sheet at Old Trafford. Guess when, guys? Guess when? Granada at home in the Europa League quarterfinal. What? That was our last clean sheet at Old Trafford. Are you taking a piss? Are you mocking my life, bro?
Ernest?
People have the cheek, the nerve to talk about this utter garbage that we see week in, week out. That people are only realizing is bad because of a 5-0 thrashing. Uncle, we should have lost to Wolverhampton.
for sure.
We should have lost to West Ham in the cup. They should have actually they beat us. We should have conceded 4 more goals after that 1 goal. Guys, the problem with United fans is that they don't consider that the chances you concede are just as bad as goals you concede. If you're getting cut through like butter, uncle, there's a problem. There's a huge problem. Guys, we are so easy to play against. We're so, like, it's easy. It's easy. And you're telling me after 3 years, you people can't see this? You can't see this?
Let me read some comments because there's a certain Man United fan who's had something to say. Abdi065 says, no one has seen me or heard from me since yesterday's game. I haven't gone downstairs yet. United making me depressed. They're really testing my patience. But like a clown, I will stick by them.
Yeah, hold that corn, bruv.
I'm glad it's okay, though.
I need you to hug it.
Hug the corn.
Look, guys, it hasn't been downstairs. It's been over 24 hours.
We've been trying to tell you, bruv. Open your eyes, bruv. This is fraudulent behavior, bruv.
Don't worry, bro.
Fraudulent behavior.
That Adele album is coming for you. SW6 says, this was a different level. The worst of all I've ever seen Man United. I was actually...
Oscar, can I pause you there? There? SW6 is absolutely spot on. That's the worst Man United loss I've ever seen in my life. That's the worst.
That was shocking.
Unprecedented.
That's worse than Barcelona in the final. That's worse.
I mean,
Barcelona. I'll tell you one in a second, but
at least Barcelona you can understand. I mean, Jazz says United play a slow game because their players don't know where each other are. City could play with blindfolds on because they're drilled to operate in certain areas of the pitch. And I think similar to what Ernest was saying about Curtis Jones coming in, Milner coming out, that they know where they're supposed to play. Manchester United, if you play Pogba or McTominay, it's completely different. Fred or whoever, it's completely different.
You're guessing.
The thing it's like pro clubs. They're playing pro clubs. Is everyone
Adrian said it earlier where he said, a midfield with Milner, Henderson, and Naby Keita, right? But all three of them knew the job. They all know the drill. Every single time you see a Liverpool sub come on, they come on and they know what the game plan is. Yes, they're not got the same talent, and that's why, last season, for example, they weren't playing different. It's just that the quality was so different in comparison to what they would have had in their first 11. Man United have had managers like Van Gaal and Mourinho, whereby they stood for no BS. Okay, and people were like, sort of, Mourinho's going at his players. Van Gaal, you know what Van Gaal was like in the press conferences and so on. But then you've got now a manager who's completely the opposite. Somebody mentioned about how they don't get punished for their performances on the pitch, right? These Man United players,
they will play every week. Fred knows he's playing next week,
and that's the thing. It's far too the gap's way too big. You can't go from extreme discipline to ill discipline.
Do you know how blissfully stupid it is that Fred knows he's gonna play next week?
It's frustration. That's so frustrating. That is very, very frustrating,
bro. It's hilarious to me. And do you know what's funny? No one can blame Pogba. I love it. No one can blame Pogba for this loss.
Yeah, that first half.
For the loss, you can't blame him for the loss, but you can't blame him for one of the worst cameos in Premier League history.
That was worse for sure. Saul.
Definitely worse.
It's up there with Gerrard. Gerrard.
Up there with Bakayoko. Up there with John Joe Shelby from a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, Shelby. Even at Anfield. Yeah. Ernest, bruv, yeah. When Harry Maguire signed for Manchester United, and I said to you, he's not good. And the 80 million fee, when that became a topic in conversation, and it was a case of, let's not talk about the money because if Man United are in for a player, they're going to get bumped, right? But I said he's not good. Because that was my argument. My argument was, okay, fine, whatever, whatever the money is and blah, blah. And I know he was linked to City and everything else. And I think even City said, 65? You've got to be kidding me. They backpedaled very, very fast. I said he wasn't good, Ernest.
And you know what's mad? They paid 60 million for Ruben Diaz, no?
Yeah.
So,
and you ain't heard no one mention his price tag.
That means that
you just refreshed my memory.
Like, for example, when girls say, I saw one tweet the other day that said that if a girl says if a girl says that what's it called? She doesn't want to have kids, and then tutus you see her having kids by a next man. That means it was to you.
It was you.
Yeah. So when City said they don't want to pay 65, it's nice. Maguire's for you.
That's for you, Harry.
Yeah, we want to pay 65, just not for you.
Just not for you.
Not for that caliber. But Ernest as well. Listen. I'm not a genius. I'm not a genius. Go on, David.
Does this go back to scout? As I said, bro.
David. Manchester United's transfer policy is this: you sign him, then we'll see what we'll do about him later. We'll see how it will work later. That's Manchester United. That's Manchester United. Bro. Do you know why? Because I looked at Jadon Sancho on the bench yesterday and I thought to myself, I wonder what they thought about him when they were purchasing this transfer. I then look at Donny van de Beek. I wonder what they're going to do with him when they made that transfer. I look at Edson Cavani, who was probably their best centre forward last season, who was doing his thing, renewed his contract, by the way. Then they brought in Ronaldo because they just couldn't help themselves. You're trying to save money. I'm trying not to spend this week. I'm trying to make sure I'm keeping the money tight. I'm trying to stack my P's. But then you see the brand new car. Then you see, there's a meal deal in Tesco that's legit. That's just to die for.
Do you know what Ronaldo was?
What was he?
You have no money. You're broke. Yeah. you're struggling to make the travel card every month. Yeah. You have an iPhone 12 in your pocket and you go out and buy the iPhone 13.
Mhm.
And it's like, huh?
For sure.
Like, you need petrol. Why are you buying an
Because
iPhone?
when Robin mentioned that Manchester United's transfer window, I can't remember the number he gave, but it was too high for my liking. Whatever it was too high for my liking. Because the number one piece that was the priority number one. Now look at the money they spent, by the way. Calculate the figure of how much they spent, and then for me to tell you, they didn't put any of that in central midfield.
Mhm.
None of that went in central midfield. You already know how I feel about the centre halves. You already know how I feel about the fullbacks. Okay, but then where were they spending? Top heavy, all chest, no back off. And I was saying that from day one. But Ernest, the reason why I know a bad defender when I see one, because I've lived and breathed it at my football club. What I saw at Old Trafford yesterday, I saw Squillaci, I saw Clichy, I saw friggin' what's his name, Silvestre, I saw Johan Juru, and then let me think, who else was in there that I would say what a waste of space? Pascal Segan, Igor Stepanovs. I mean, the list goes on. The list goes on. I know one. Wait there. I know one when I see one from early. I just know when he's not good. And the thing is as well, he came from Hull to Leicester. He did nothing. He did nothing at both of those clubs. So why Manchester United, and even why did City? Why on earth did these teams pursue such a player? Is beggars belief. It beggars belief.
They were playing 4D chess.
Yeah, they're playing 4D. Pep's in another dimension.
Yeah, but Pep, Man City always do that to United, though.
Oh, so did Makippa.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. I think as well, like, if you're okay, it depends now how we have to look at Manchester United, because I don't know anymore. I don't know what I'm supposed to see when I'm looking at Man United. If Man United are a team that want to challenge and go up for the top titles and blah blah blah, I don't want to see any more stupidness signings, because that's what I look at your team, right? And somebody said something about Bruno Fernandes. I mean, Fernandes, the difference between Liverpool's midfield in that, not necessarily gifted or technical or whatever else, but they will work for the cause. And you've got a bunch of mandem who are here for the good, easy job. They don't want to do no admin. They want to do all operations. They want to do all the operation work. They want to do all the surgeries. They want to do all the fun stuff, right? They don't want to do the paperwork. And I'm sick. Bruv, Manchester United cannot afford to have passengers in their football club. And they've got plenty of them. They cannot afford to have it. I mean, it's just, you just look, Ernest, I'm sorry, I think you overtake Barcelona as the dumbest football club in the world. I think you do. Again? I think you do.
This year, I don't know,
I think you do, man. Because you see Barcelona, yeah? Like, they're idiots, innit, yeah? They're idiots. They did sign Luke de Jong. Yeah. Yeah, they did sign...
on a technicality.
That's
guys, that's dumb.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
No.
Because with us,
you make a good case.
Sky Sports has said that we're in contact with Antonio Conte. And another thing, before we go on to Barca, United fans are saying they don't want Conte.
That's it. I've had enough.
I'm just like, okay, cool. This is not like, you can't be a beggar and chooser.
They don't want Conte, Ernest.
Like, you can't be a beggar and chooser.
I can't believe it.
Like, you can't watch a team not win a trophy since 2017 and tell me what you don't want. Like, you can't tell me that, because you man will call in Shawberto Carlos. So you can't tell me what you don't want. I can have a preference.
We've won a trophy since then.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Yeah. I can have a preference. I can say, I want this one. Man United fans deserve everything they get. Everything they get. I'm so sorry. They deserve everything they get. People were telling me, no, legitimately, you don't think it's a joke when I say this, yeah, that man get compared to legends because of their skin color. Scott McTominay people have told me he's the new Darren Fletcher because he's Scottish. Like, oh no, but seriously,
he's not fit enough to lace his boots.
Fam, forget his boots. He doesn't start in midfield for Scotland.
I still can't believe that.
He starts at centre back for Scotland because they don't trust him in midfield over Billy Gilmore and McGinn, who are both better than him by miles.
Clear.
It's not even close. It's not even close. The level.
Nobody is allowed to score hat tricks at your ground. Nobody. You're not allowed to score hat tricks away from home.
Hey, forget these bums, yeah. Shout out to Mohamed Salah.
Big up Mohamed Salah.
No, we can't forget the bums though, because there's a lot of comments on these bums, and I have to read them out. Free Agenda says Ollie thought it was a good idea to start the same team and same formation that was 2-0 down at halftime against Atalanta with a team without 5 of their starters. And
their main defender got injured at halftime. Had to come off.
Jazz says Bruno and Pogba to play together, you need to sacrifice wingers, 2 cams behind the forwards. SW6 says Ollie was wrong not to start Pogba though. Biggest game of your season. You need your best players to make the difference.
No. Don't start him. Do you know? I have a theory that he didn't start because of his comments after Leicester. That's my theory, because he went against.
Did he start Atalanta?
No,
he didn't start.
He came on. He came on at 2-0 and they won the game 3-2.
And he changed the game when he came on. So I'm not saying a word. Like I'm just saying, like, critique man rightfully in it. Like critique people, just justifiably critique people. Don't just like come and talk about what you like or not like about a guy. What does he do well and what does he not? I could have told you Pogba in a 2-man midfield ain't gonna work. I could have told you that. It's not gonna work.
But to what Jazz is saying, do you believe that Bruno and Pogba can work in the same team?
In a 5-3-2, yes. I think we can. I think we can. I think
you've got to have 5 at the back. Your defenders are garbage. You've got to have 5 at the back.
And the thing is, the time that people are talking about like Luke Shaw's defensive capabilities is when we played 3 at the back. So do it again. Like for me, I was saying to my guy the other day, I said, I know Ollie's not going anywhere. This is before the 5-0. So if that's the case, go back to the style that made you famous. Like go back to the grassroots.
But do you know what it is? He can't, unfortunately. Like Cristiano Ronaldo, there's no way on earth you can set a team out and tell Cristiano Ronaldo against Liverpool at home, we're going to play 5 at the back and hit them on the counter. Like, and this is why I don't know if you missed that.
Uncle, 5-0 trying to attack
because the guy's out of his depth.
No. Again, but have some guts, bro. Like if you're a manager, have some guts about you to say, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do. Because you know why I say that? The next manager is gonna do that. If we get Conte or Zidane, they will tell Ronaldo what to do. Like it's going to happen, bro. Because you can't afford to have a man simply because he's good. Like Messi is struggling to do a lot of off the ball pressing. Even though he did that back in the day. Like Messi did that in 2011-12. But at the age that he's at, Pochettino's asking him to do sprints. And that's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
But he's being told to do it.
Because his manager's crap, by the way.
To do it.
Because his manager's crap, by the way. If Man United do not get bright, if they don't get bright, guess where Conte will be at?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, no. Oh, facts. Listen, for me, the best time to sack Ollie was the day he got appointed. So, like, in all seriousness, like, he is not good. People are still asking why players turn up for their national team and not for United. It's not a question anymore. It's really nonsense now, because I'm like, guys, understand the difference in styles. I think a lot of people are stuck in the 90s and 2000s where you just needed to have a good team and you were cushy. In the 2010s, it's about systems. Unfortunately, it's about systems. You need systems to benefit players. The greatest player of all time is struggling at PSG in the Farmers League. because the manager doesn't know what he's doing. Because another guy is going to come, and you're going to see how good this PSG team is. The guys at Chelsea took this to a Champions League final and lost since his players did not take their chances. Simple as. So if you're going to tell me that coaches don't do anything, they're the most important part of the team, bro. Like, look at our team. They told me, watch when Oli gets backed. Oh no, honestly, like this is what they told me to watch. They said Oli has United DNA.
What does that even mean?
No, like honestly, guys, this is what people told me.
United, you know what I mean?
This is what people told me. So if again to United fans that think it's just individual players, which I'm never gonna tell you it's players. I despise Fred and McTominay. But it's not them. It's not them.
Yeah, that wasn't their fault.
Yeah, no, you're 100% spot on, and I think the organization of these players, you're even the fact that you're even talking about how United could look better in a five at the back. He played a five at the back
under the same manager.
But under the same manager, and even for England in the five at the back, he looks better. So it's not necessarily about formation, but it's just about the organization of these players.
Yeah,
that you could get better out of them. Now, Lola made a joke here. She said City have tricked United into getting how many players? Fred, Maguire, CR7. But you can say tricked, but I'm 100% sure those players will be better players under Pep. 100% sure.
Yeah. Even Fred.
Yeah. So,
but you know what though? To be fair, I just don't think those players would even they're not even Pep players. Maybe I'm brainwashed because of the dross I've seen from them since they've joined United.
You're absolutely spot on.
But they just don't even look it.
Like
big up Brandon.
What's going on, Brandon?
Big up Brandon.
I see Ronaldo fitting into the old City team that Pep had. The Aguero flipping in Sane team. This current team, Pep wanted Messi. I believe in my heart of hearts, Pep wanted one signing. It wasn't Kane, it wasn't Ronaldo, it was Leo. Because he wants a false nine. Jesus is here because there's something that Pep wants that he delivers. Simple as. It's as simple as that. My opinion on what Pep wants is irrelevant. Because at the end of the day, I think this is the best stylistically I've seen City in a long time. Guys, they're dominating games. Like, it's scary.
Ernest, yeah? Let me preference this because I hear in the Premier League it being the best league in the world, there's so much competition. You don't know if you're going to win away from home. And I say there's easy grounds. There are grounds where teams who are good pick up 3 points. Oscar, stop it. Oscar, stop it. Because do you know what my barometer is? I look at City and I look at how they turn up at an away ground. There is not one away ground in the league that they're intimidated by. There's not one. Liverpool, give them a good fight. But I've seen them go to Stamford Bridge on many occasions, okay, and act like you're Norwich.
I can think of two. I can think of the one where Kevin De Bruyne scored that banger. Fabian Delph played left back.
Oh yeah, no, fact.
Dominated.
Oh, you're saying you see, you go Stamford Bridge and act like there's no issue.
Yes. When I talk about dominance, I mean when Thanos came to Wakanda, dominated.
Thank you. Because
then this season at Stamford Bridge,
and the excuse I'm hearing is that to beat Chelsea you have to play that well. I'm like, well, hang on a minute. City have gone there and have put that same blueprint season in, season out when they've gone there. But people tell me like Brighton are a good side. Graham Potter is a good manager. Rare tear, yeah. And then City rock up. I know they've got a bag of money and I know they've got a plethora of talent, but they go out there and they do light work with them.
Did you see the second goal?
Well, did you see Bernardo Silva's assist for the first one? Now, remember, Bernardo Silva and players of this caliber we thought they were done. There was a moment in time where Bernardo Silva kind of dried up on me anyway. When he was really good and when he came in, then he kind of dried off. Now I'm seeing a Bernardo Silva where I'm like,
Last
Wait
year
a
was his
minute.
worst season in a City shirt.
I was
And
like, wait a minute.
And he's come back, and I'm not gonna lie.
He wanted to leave.
He's been the best midfielder in the league this season.
Without a shadow of a doubt. He wanted to leave.
In the league this season.
He had the Arsenal links, and he said, "You'll never take me alive."
Ronaldo Silva.
Oh yeah. That's a shout.
He has been absolutely amazing.
He has.
Like I've seen him do things, bro. He came to Anfield and was twisting man up. I'm like, bro, do you know where you are? Bro, this is Anfield, bro. Like, this is man. Don't just come to Anfield and do these things. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, it's cool.
Ernest, when do you play them?
In 2 weeks.
I can't wait.
Oh, listen.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna have a buffet at work. We eating good.
So we eating good.
I need Pep to, because Liverpool are waste, man. They should have given us 10 and they didn't. Yeah.
Thank you.
I
was furious about that.
I need us to get piped, bruv. Like because I think one guy tweeted this, and I think it was Mush. Shout out to Mush, and he said, like, Pep Guardiola will really treat you like a small boy. Like, he won't do the Liverpool thing where he'll beat you and you feel like, yeah, you got beaten, but it doesn't stick. Like, the 5-0 doesn't feel like the 6-1 under Mancini. We got beaten, but it doesn't feel like it. We got destroyed. This just feels like a wake-up call for Ollie Cool. Pep Guardiola is going to make us cry, and I'm here for it. I am absolutely here for it. Because I don't think you understand. I've watched City against Bruges and City against Brighton, and I have watched sexy football. Go on, Oscar.
Yeah, well, you're talking about City. I know you got City in a couple of games. I know you got Tottenham next. Do you think Ollie will still be here?
I never believe when I hear from Sky Sports that Man United are interested in the manager, because I do not trust Manchester United as a club. I will never trust them, and I've been stung before. I'll never forget when we were playing in the Australian leg of our preseason tour, 2013, and they said we were after Cesc Fabregas. I said, "Rah, okay, what's going on here?" We chased him for 1 month, and he kept telling us, "I don't want to come," and we stayed there. Kept chatting to him, and he didn't come. Then we ended up paying for Marouane Fellaini after his release clause increased. So again,
and the Herrera, please,
and the Herrera,
the lawyers.
Oh my gosh, I've seen stuff. If I 7-8 years ago, I might cry on this point.
Wow.
I do not trust Manchester United. Not in the
guys. I got to pause you. We got a very special commenter that's just arrived. Man, like,
my days. Big up, man.
Hey, come back to London, fam. Stop in Uganda, bruv.
Listen, top 4.
I need help, my bro.
Top 4 family. This guy is one of the funniest men in the world. Let me tell you. Oh my god, bro, we need to get you on one day whenever you can, man.
Allow me to read some of the other comments, because
we need to move on as well. By the way, we've done an hour.
No. Everybody came here for this. Like, normally we like to talk about all the teams, but people came here for this one. Abdi is asking me to talk about Paul Pogba, because
I mean.
Well, he says Pogba's been awful for time. Man stat padded assists early in the season. All he does now is lose possession on the halfway line. Can't wait for July 1st when he's gone.
I know, Pogba, yeah. You see comments like this, Pogba, just terminate the contract. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve this.
Slap
in the face.
Every other week, I will back Paul Pogba, but this week, he deserves it. I don't care.
Yeah, it is hard. It's hard. It's hard. By the way, I think Ronaldo should have gone. Because how did Ronaldo? Yeah. What's he kicking the ball at my torso for? What's the matter with you? Like, the ball's not gonna go through me. You know that was. Man's kicking the guy in his chin.
He said it was gone. Oh, he almost exploded.
Solskjaer's
SW6
gonna
says
eject him.
it's hard to argue for Ollie. He's been backed the most out of all the previous managers. 3 years later, there's no imprint of style or style. Sorry.
Correct.
LVG and Jose at the minimum won trophies.
Do you know why, Oscar? Can I tell you why they won trophies at Manchester United? Can I tell you why? Because they're big boy managers who win big boy things. They don't piss about, blood. People like Jose, this talk about Jose now is obviously, I'm so angry about it because it's just not even the case. But when you go to a club like Manchester United and you have a big manager like LVG and Jose Mourinho, you're gonna win things. Let it be Carabao Cups, let it be Europa Leagues, whatever it may be. You leave with silverware.
Yeah, facts. Adrian, I'm sure you want to talk on Mo Salah. Let me read these comments where the Liverpool fans are going crazy. Boss like Endo said, stats for you, man. Mo Salah, first player to score 3 consecutive games at OT. Wow.
This idea that he gets pocketed is bizarre to me.
First opposition player to score a hat-trick at OT in the Premier League. We all know the great R9 Ronaldo did it in the Champions League. But first in the Premier League. Salah has overtaken Drogba as the most African goal scorer at the African, well, I don't even know how to phrase it.
Yeah, the most African goal scorer in the Premier League.
Yeah, he's not the most African, but
I know. Yeah. I see what you're saying. He's more apt than Drogba.
Liverpool have scored 3+ goals in 10 away games in a row. Wait,
yeah,
what?
I said this. I literally said this. That I can't remember when it was. I said at minimum they score 3 away from home.
That's ghastly. That is. Footy Agenda says 20 goals and assists, the most in Europe, most by an African footballer in the Premier League. Only hat-trick scorer at OT, the first since R9. Ballon d'Or 2022 load in. For Mo Salah.
He has to win it this year. Who's winning the Ballon d'Or this year?
Nah, it's got to be Lionel Messi, man. It's got to be Messi.
Why Messi?
I'll give it to Lewandowski, man.
Listen, for ethics, it has to be Lewandowski. For ethics' sake,
that was diabolical.
They cancelled the Ballon d'Or last year, which was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But
we cancelled football, as if there was no season.
Football stopped. Lewandowski should have won it last year, but
farcical.
I think you give it Messi.
Most African goal scorer. That's such a funny. Funny title.
That piping was so severe. It was so hellacious. So got lost in it, bro. Salah scored a hat trick, and that's just like Endo said, he broke all of those records. The through ball, outside of the boot, Henderson breaking lines through the Havertz door between defenders, bro. So much he's got lost in translation.
Adrian, what two defenders did the ball go through?
Maguire
and Lucas.
Lindelof. No, wait.
You say Lucas?
Yeah.
Lucas.
You mean Victor? Lucas. Was it Shaw?
No, because Shaw was kind of because United have got the ball in the middle.
Adrian,
he's trying to run to start an attack.
No, because the question really was, Ernest, where was Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Because I was saying to Oscar when the goal went in.
That's a bit harsh.
No, as in because Wan-Bissaka goes. I mean, he's on the right wing basically, and then I think Lindelof covers Wan-Bissaka. Maguire then covers Lindelof, and then Shaw tries to cover. Right. Okay, I'm talking about the first goal. Okay. Right.
I was talking about the last one.
I tweeted, I think even me and Jazz were talking about it yesterday. I tweeted Man United fans. I said, guys, we've seen this movie before. That goal has happened bare times. That goal's happened bare because, Wan-Bissaka is asked to press high. There's been a lot of impetus on him to be further forward. And he tries, and he's not good at it.
Is the second goal the one where Maguire steps out, but Luke Shaw hasn't followed? So he's played man on side.
Yes.
Mercy. So many we're forgetting. We're muddling ourselves up.
And then you saw the third goal. The third goal, Shaw and Maguire run into each other.
That was disgusting.
It was Hinze and Fig all over again.
Not the second goal.
No, the second goal.
When they ran into each other.
No, the second goal was Jota. No?
Second goal was Jota.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Second goal was Jota, guys.
Everyone was just following this trade in one way and then went the ball in the other way.
Came from Luke Shaw's side. Every single goal.
Can I just say, there's a lot of you locked in. Please, if you're new, subscribe, obviously, and please hit that like button. There's more watchers than likers currently, so help us get that one up. Obviously, I'm going to keep reading out your comments as they go. We're talking about Ballon d'Or. Brandon says Messi or J5 for the Ballon d'Or. Windsor says Ballon d'Or goes to Jorginho. Let's leave it there.
I knew he would say that.
No one has won more this last season. Has won more trophies in the last season, and their value to the team at the moment. I'm gonna be brutally honest, yeah. In the group chat, I remember Ernest, you were getting on to me because I was saying any Chelsea player should get the Ballon d'Or this year. That was my mood. I was like, if Kante wins the Euros, it should be him.
No, I switched when you said Kante. I switched when you said.
But my thing was, I have no respect for the integrity of these awards. Yeah.
No,
I have none.
I
don't care.
And get involved in the I have no respect for the Ballon d'Or.
I have none.
Ballon d'Or.
What? Can I ask you guys why?
Huh?
Because
I feel like
Thierry Henry has never won it. Luka Modric won it in 2018. So I don't care. If you're asking me who I think should truly win it, I said earlier, Leo Messi has to win it for me. He's the best player in the world.
He had a fantastic year.
Yeah.
He had a fantastic year.
But if J5 wins it, I'm claiming that.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
To the same J5
for half time. Hey, it was like 60th minute, man.
It has to be Salah or Lewandowski, man. Come on, do the right thing.
How long are we going to keep doing that for, though?
It can't be Salah. Salah's not inconsistent.
No, but bro, you know what? Yeah, do you know what though? The Salah, no. I disagree because Salah has been brilliant when Liverpool turned around their form towards the end of the season, right? And it's one of those ones. We spoke about Benzema. I think people have clocked on too late. I think with Salah, as much as we're drinking it in, and he's doing it right now, bro. Salah's been gangster for time, for at least 6 months.
He has, and Salah, he's been sensational. No one can argue that. But it's the full calendar year. You got to remember, last season, Harry Kane got more goals and more assists than Mo Salah. No one's talking about Harry Kane for Ballon d'Or. So
because he was whack.
Whack where?
Where was he whack?
Whack, guys. Have you watched Harry Kane in the last season?
No. Kane's been whack since Euros till now. He's been trash.
No,
I don't think he was trash in the league.
A lot of those goals came in gaps, guys.
Hot streaks.
If we're talking, no, guys, he's rolling up back the years to Berbatov 2011. He's scoring 5 in one game and scoring 4.
Nah.
But even the assist, the assist is impressive though.
Bruv, guys, tell me you've watched Harry Kane this season.
I'm not denying this season he's been trash. And I said in the Euros, he scored 4 goals in the Euros. I don't think he was terrible.
There's bare games for Tottenham. Harry Kane was not that guy, bruv. Then
last season?
Then he clapped 2 in the next game. No, guys, he's been poor,
bruv. It's that Jose effect, fam. It's that Jose effect, man.
One of my guys, Elliot, he's a basketball guy. He's a proper NBA guy, plays basketball for Brent. He said to me in the Euros, he said, Ernest, what's Kane saying? I said, believe it or not, bro, that's the best player in the league.
Yeah.
I said, because he was like, what am I watching? I said, exactly. This is like in basketball.
Wait, he got player of the year, didn't he? No, he didn't get player of the year, did he? He didn't get.
No, he didn't.
De Bruyne won the other one.
KDB. It was KDB.
Yo, if I was Harry Kane, I'd be so. How am I scoring the most goals and the most assists, and I don't win? And Ruben Diaz. Nah, come on. You're mucking me off. Jazz says it has to be Lionel.
Okay, I'm missing something with Lionel. I must admit, I'm missing something. What have I missed regarding Barcelona with Lionel Messi?
He carried, bro, that side. If it wasn't for Messi, bro, he carried them on his back, literally. I don't think you understand, bro.
Yeah, to be fair, I think I've missed that boat because with Atleti winning the league there, the Champions League, Barcelona didn't exist. I'm thinking, what am I missing with Messi? I know he's won, obviously, the
No,
Copa America.
no.
But
Yeah, it's a Copa America. He won.
Ballon d'Or is solid in my opinion. I think Henry or Modric may be the only arguable points to discredit it. Other than that, I understand.
Bro, it's losing the Ballon d'Or is one fallacy. Pavel Nedved, no. It's not like, yo.
I'm like, I can't lie to you and say I watched him that season. I'm sure he sourced it up in his own respect. Don't get me wrong, he should have won it that season, but
no. Adrian, no. What? Thierry Henry being denied that award.
Oh, no, I know. I know.
It's criminal. It's
the biggest scandal since Calciopoli.
Messi managed to hit numbers in terms of goals and assists. More importantly, he did true level negligence at Barcelona. Windsor says, I'm lost about Messi. Carrying them means nothing. They are dead. But the thing for me, though, the big thing for me is Jazz goes back and says, Copa America. Like, bro, this guy had the most goals, the most assists. He was the best player in the Copa America completely and won his team a trophy for the first time in his career. So it's up there. It has to be up there for me.
Interesting.
Jorginho CL and Euros is very
strong. It's very strong. It's a solid start. I tell you what, that's a solid start.
But you know what? I guess the confusion can be dealt with in the fact that the currency of football is goals, and if the consistency of the Ballon d'Or is to carry on, Messi clapped bare this year. Do you see what I'm saying? So if we're talking about a man winning trophies, then of course give it to Jorginho. I'm not arguing with any of those things because I generally don't care about the competition. I really don't care. So,
Windsor said to me, how many of those Copa America games did you watch? That Saturday. No, I watched a lot of them, because they would come on at like 10 p.m. on a Saturday. I remember I watched Argentina versus Peru. I watched the final. I watched a couple of them. He was saucy.
I'm not even going to sit here and I watched none of them.
No, listen.
The quality of the Copa America.
Oscar, if the day you catch me watching,
the
day you catch me watching
AFCON, I can't lie.
If you catch me watching South American football, I'm bored out my nut because I don't watch the AFCON and I don't watch the Copa America. That's for damn sure.
I can't lie, Pete. The one thing about me is over the recently, I'll take any opportunity to watch Messi. I really will. Like yesterday, I was watching the PSG game because. Watching Messi, to me, I'm realizing that we haven't got a lot left. We haven't got many years left of this greatness. So I was
let me just say something real quick. Wins in 35 games in La Liga. He scored 30 goals in all competitions. He played 47 games. He scored 38 goals. I mean, this guy is a machine.
He was playing with.
He's 30 plus.
Yeah.
Just funny, his last 10 years, 38 goals, 31 goals, 51 goals, 45 goals, 54 goals, 41 goals, 48 goals. This is what he was racking up season on season.
No.
He's fake. He's fake. He's a fake guy.
By the way,
he's a fake guy.
Said CONCACAF is WWE. What's one qualifier?
Bro, have you seen the goalkeepers? The goalkeeper in AFCON.
Frank Ribery was robbed because PR7 scored a couple of goals against IKEA workers. That's outrageous.
Yeah, Ribery was cold in 2013, man.
Pete, are we ready to move on?
Oh, can we?
Where are we going next?
I think we've dispatched Manchester United. Listen, scoring 5 is one great thing, isn't it? But I think scoring 7 is even greater. Oscar, Chelsea 7.
We were prompted by moving on to this next one by Footy Agendas because Footy Agenda says no Timberlands and Chelsea dropped 7.
Oh my god! No
Timberlands. I'm guessing the Timberlands is in reference to
guys.
It's got to be Big Rom, innit? It's got to be Big Rom.
We're going to discuss 97 million. That's all I'm going to say. One day we're going to discuss 97 million, and I'm going to be ready. That's all I'm going to say.
Always ready. Hey, Norwich, yeah? Okay, let me say this, Oscar. Let me start off with this.
Yeah, start with that.
Whoever came up with the term "a waste of space," I need to know what brought them to that conclusion. Whoever invented the phrase, because for years it's a statement I didn't understand. Right, I didn't logically correct it. A waste of space. Okay, Norwich City, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, because the term "waste of space" sounds ridiculous, but Norwich City. Guys, I tuned on late. You know, like when you wake up late on a Saturday, you're thinking, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna have a lie in. You know, it's been a hard week. I was at the Arsenal Villa on the Friday night. Had a long 10 hours of sleep. Lovely in the bag. I've woken up thinking, oh, I'm a bit late for the 12:30 kickoff. Never mind. I logged on, had a butcher's. I see it's 3-0 Chelsea. I said, this is an exhibition match. This is a friendly. What the heck is taking place here? How have Norwich got 2 points this season, right? How on earth are they in the Premier League playing football like this? Have you seen the strikers they've got? Have you seen the strikers they brought to Stamford Bridge? Did you see Adrian? Did you see?
What, Solskjaer?
He's awful.
Yeah, he ain't no soldier. What is he?
One German don told me he wasn't good enough for Bremen, and they're relegated. So I said, hang on, if they're good enough for Bremen, what's he doing at Norwich?
By the way, this sergeant, he escaped that guy last week. He escaped it. But it's
Mr. Open Goal.
Mr. Open Goal.
His missus,
He didn't even miss. The body even make it to the line.
It's like, does it count as a shot?
There's a compilation of his misses this season. We've had 9 games. We've got 9 games.
Lola says, God as my witness, Norwich must be barred from this league.
You know them ones. Now, Oscar, Daniel Farker and his team came up 2-3 years ago, right? They came up and they tried to play football and they got peppered and smoked and went down.
Well, Peter, I must ask you, what did they learn?
Surely, I'm sitting there thinking, surely Daniel and the chairman have said, look, last time we came up here, you tried to play nice football, it didn't work. Okay, now we need to come up with another plan. What do you suggest we do? Do you know what he's gone and done? In the championship, apparently he was playing 5 in midfield, 1 up top, right? And it worked a charm over there. He's come up here with 5 at the back and 2 up front, and it's looking diabolical. Honestly, they're an excuse of a football club this season in the Premier League. Derby County settings.
What did I say? Not opening day of the season.
Oh my God!
They came to this league and they were worse than when they were last here 2 years ago. They can't play football again because they sold all of their creative players. Bro, definitely, somebody needs to intervene at this point and say, you know what, guys? You can't keep wasting. Bro, it's just bringing down the integrity of the competition. You can't keep doing this.
Yeah, they're
taking the piss.
They're saying Norwich is worse than Derby. That's crazy. Norwich are just here to boost the big team's goal difference. That's what they're here for.
No, facto.
SW6 is saying, I don't understand how they won the championship. I mean, Brentford are clear. Brandon said we scored a touchdown with our weakest front line. That's disrespectful.
Brandon.
That's not our weakest front line, Brandon. You know that. But anyway.
Oscar. Norwich have a goal difference of -21. They've scored 2 goals this season. If you know your maths.
Hey, listen, howl.
It's a joke thing.
When you said Arsenal beat them 1-0, but
yeah, do you know what it is? I was thinking for flip's sake. Because you know what it is, yeah? Do you know what's mad? After Oscar, you were 5-0 up, yeah?
Yeah.
I said, when do we get a piece of this, yeah? 2-2's now. I have to go back here. We played them at home on September 11th. We're awful.
I came on this podcast and I said I was surprised Arsenal only won 1-0, and you lot were like, "Yeah, man, this is Arsenal." And I was like, "No, this Norwich team, flip it."
Oh, with them, but why? Why are you hurting me, man? Why are you hurting me?
Wait. Arsenal had a higher XG than Chelsea, but better finish. How is your XG higher and I win 7-0?
That can't be right.
You see XG, yeah? XG.
I thought penalty counts for 1.
Say again?
I thought penalty counts for 1.
It's 0.7. It's like 0.7 or something like that. Bro. XG is coming here to kill lives, man. It's coming here to threaten people. It's threatening jobs. It's threatening the back markers and the friggin' mediocre workers in football. because oh my god, I literally, Oscar, I was sitting there like salivating, like, yo, when are we getting a piece of this, blood? I'm there thinking we played them September 11th. What? 9-11, we only gave them 1-0. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Hey, David, I don't know what you're doing, but it's making hella noise.
Oh, sorry, bruv.
Is the mic rubbing up against your clothes, or is it all right?
No, my bad.
Yeah, calm. All right, calm. I just want to ask a question. I know this is borderline irrelevant, but I need to ask Windsor's opinion on something because I ain't spoken to Windsor about football for a long time. I ain't spoken to him in general for a long time. But Brandon's comment earlier, he said we scored a touchdown with our weakest front line. Oscar won't agree. The reason Oscar won't agree is because Timo Werner was not in our front line. And I need to know Windsor's opinion about this guy. I need to know what Windsor thinks about Timo Werner because, boy, I'm so glad that he was not available and that we could actually have ballers on the pitch that know how to control a ball, that know how to pass the ball, that know how to finish when you're in front of goal. And we look fluid, man. I'm not trying to diss Lukaku or nothing, but there's a system that Tuchel implemented in this team that they know how to play based off last season. And Lukaku doesn't seem to fit. Like, Lukaku cannot press in the same way that Kai Havertz does, and that doesn't help us win the ball high up the pitch and help us, create chances in that way. And the lack of movement from
Ernest is drinking this in. Let me tell you, Oscar, you started the small crack. There's a small crack in the wall, Ernest is beginning. It's a hairline. It's hairline. It's like
I'm saying it. I'm not saying Lukaku is bad. I'm saying we haven't figured it out yet how to play with him. Because Ernest, you're muted.
You're on mute.
So why did you sign him?
Huh? Because Tuchel wanted a striker. His first choice was Erling Haaland. He spent 3 months trying to get Erling Haaland, and then he realized he could still get Lukaku, so he went and
Ernest, I want to make a confession.
Hold on, Pete, wait. So you signed Timo Werner for 50 million. Who scored 6 goals in 30 minutes. Yeah. Then you signed a replacement for your first choice target for 97 million and you don't know how to use him. I can't wait for this.
Oscar, confess what you asked me, the question you asked me yesterday. Please.
What question did I ask you?
Regarding Lukaku, please, come.
Pete, I'm legit forgotten.
Okay. It's the same question Ernest has just asked. When we were talking about Chelsea, yeah? And they're like, it's about Cobham and it's like the greatest thing in the world, right? And I'm sitting there, I said, why is Gay at Palace? Why is Tomori at Milan? Why is Tammy at Roma? Like we're going through all these players that have, come out of Chelsea's academy, good players, scattered everywhere, right? Scattered. Oscar asked me, why did we sign Lukaku?
No, Pete.
Hey,
I don't know how many goals Lukaku's gonna get this season. And if I put my football cap on, the system does not help him. I agree. Now this is my question, yeah. Why did you sign him?
Why did you sign him?
Ernest, do you know this is why I hate Man City and Liverpool and Chelsea of this world and Man United. You guys can spunk money for the sake of it. On a serious note, bruv, this is why I hate you three.
The thing is, we know in theory why we signed him. I just don't think in practice it's working out right now. Baraka said
I could have told you not to sign Lukaku. Listen.
I think that's a bit harsh, though.
Let's put a pin on this conversation. Yeah, I told you, man. If he scores 50 goals to the Serie A, I don't want him back. You're seeing the lack of movement. He turns like the 102 when it goes into Pennine Drive going into Brent Cross. He's so slow. Oh my gosh.
Remember the old Bentley bus?
Listen, I swear to you, the only way you sign Lukaku at Chelsea is if Roberto Martinez is your coach. Real rap. Because honestly, the guy is the only one that knows how to use him. He's the only one.
Conte?
Go
on.
Conte?
Antonio Conte would argue.
Cool.
So how do you use him then, Ernest?
Huh?
How do you use him?
You don't.
So this is what I'll say. You definitely need to play a more counter-attacking system. Chelsea's system is too narrow. It's too narrow.
Yeah.
Everything goes too centrally. Yeah. Plus, everyone is too defensive in midfield. Yeah. Wizard saying he needs more time. I'm so sorry. This brother came on ESPN after the Euros and said, when you talk about the top 5 strikers in Europe, you got to put my name in there. Uncle, you don't need time. You don't need time because you said you're top 5. Cool. You're top 5.
But in fairness, Lukaku hasn't played bad. Like, there's not been games when I'm furious with him. I'm furious with the fact that we can't get the ball to him in the box or in attacking areas.
He smelled at Brentford, didn't he? He was smelly.
There's
ponging feet. You know what I'm saying? There's ponging feet.
Brentford would be one where there was lack of movement, but even then he scored, and it was just.
He would have definitely scored a hat-trick against Norwich. I'm not even,
we wouldn't be having this combo if he played against Norwich.
He scores against Norwich, but you see, the thing is that Lukaku doesn't fall. Like, you remember how I said to you lot back in the day when Ozil was here? That number 10s need a striker. Like, the partnership is that Bergkamp needs to give the ball to Henry, but Henry needs to give him a reason. And for me, Lukaku does not give you enough.
No, Ernest, I'll be brutally honest. I'll be brutally honest, yeah?
Wow.
Last week and this week, on Sunday, Sky Sports, I sat and watched West Ham. I watched Mikel Antonio play football, and I said, why is he giving more than Lukaku gives?
Guys,
look, Pretty Agendas even says the same. Danny Ings and Mikel Antonio would have been better fits for Chelsea.
Wow.
Even your boy, at Newcastle, that you're his lawyer. What's his name?
Callum Wilson.
No, like in all seriousness, people think I hate Lukaku. I don't. I just saw enough. I saw enough to know this guy needs. My issue with Lukaku, this is it in a nutshell. He needs too much to be the best. He needs too much. And I'm so sorry. Those are the kind of strikers Chelsea, Man United, City cannot afford to accommodate.
Ernest, what happened to the Everton Lukaku? Did he just put on weight? Is that what it was when he went to Man United? Was the money that good? Remember that Lukaku of Everton? I think he was a beast, an absolute monster. Whenever we go to play against them, many strikers have fun with us anyway. But when we played him, there was fear. You know them ones.
Okay,
he ran at the players. He did stuff.
The simplest way to answer your question is watch any video. Watch any video of Lukaku in the last six weeks, and watch the video where he turns Carragher in the Sky Sports studio. You tell me if he's put on weight. You tell me.
Don't you think he's trimmed down since? Like, I feel like he went up and then went back down.
Uncle,
Chelsea Lukaku.
Watch the video with Jamie Carragher where he teaches Carragher how he turns people, and watch Lukaku in the last 6 weeks.
Which, by the way, Carragher, by the way, was awful in that sequence.
Awful.
Just want to put it out there.
Guys, allow me.
Pro bowler, you know what I mean?
Allow me to read the comments. A lot of people got a lot to say. C1 London, big up you. He says, Lord of mercy, people are turning on Lukaku already. R9. Iklas says, we're boring, but we've got more goals than Man City, who everyone admires. Agenda much. Yeah, I mean, we did score 7 in the last game, Iklas. I mean,
against Norwich,
Yeah, I mean,
and you know full well that the football between Man City and Chelsea. Come on.
It's Norwich tax.
He also says, Bunda Bun Mark Henry chat. Oh, Bun Mark Henry chat about my magnificent team, 11 goals in 2 games. We will. I'm going to get into Chelsea just a little bit. Windsor says, question: if this is if he's got
the ball on goal, he hits more than the rest of the guys we have. He's calm. Adapt to him.
Facts. And that's what I said earlier. Like, we're not getting the ball to him in attacking areas. Last season, we got the ball to Timo Werner many times, and we all saw him miss a plethora of sitters. Even this season, his last game against Malmo, he missed from 2 yards out.
Flipping it.
Lukaku ain't missing them chances.
No, but ain't that a concern though? Like Lukaku ain't even getting those opportunities.
But Ernest's point though is he asking the questions from his creative midfielders?
He's verbally asking the questions, but he's not physically asking the questions.
Man said he's
Bergkamp used to say, well, if I sent a through ball and you didn't get there, the question it was your fault.
Where was he?
That was the thing. You gave me you showed me the window where you wanted it, and then you didn't get the ball. I gave it to you there.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Listen. I said from the beginning of the season,
Big Rom.
But for 97 million, I need to see more.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
And there's two different school of thoughts because Baraka, big up Baraka, he just put another comment. He said it's too early to panic for when it comes to Lukaku. But then I look at Ernest's point and I'm like, yo, it cost 97 million. It's not like he was a 20, 40 million signing where we got time to wait. He needs to hit the ground running. And I think in the first couple of games, he really did. But we could all see, I even tweeted it at the time, Lukaku had scored 4 goals in his first, I think, 6 games or something. But you could look at the stats, look at the numbers. We weren't creating chances for this guy. He was scoring at an elite rate. He would have 2 shots a game and score 1. He needs to have 6, 7 shots a game.
But also as well, in fairness to Chelsea, look, you scored like, I don't know, 20-something, 23, 25 goals, right? You're averaging like 2.5 goals a game. You know them ones. It's not like you're going through droughts of goals. We'll see. Season is far long. We've got 29 games to go. So there's a lot of football to be played. But as things stand, there is a cause for concern if I was a Chelsea fan, just to say, will this... You know, is it that they can't find the answer of how to get this to Lukaku?
It is amongst Chelsea circles. I know C1 London's in the comments, Baraka's in the comments. Amongst Chelsea circles, we've been talking about this, about how we get the best out of Lukaku because it's not working right now. It's not working. SW6 says we've completely reversed this season. We created so many chances and couldn't score. Now we don't create enough. I disagree. I don't think we were that great creatively last season. I think it was a bit of a myth.
Can I drop a spanner in this conversation?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Because I think, you know how you lot get onto me about what I think about Chelsea's defenders, right? Not their defending, but their defenders.
Yeah.
I think you're suffering on the creative end because I think personally, Tuchel is definitely... I don't think he trusts them as much as we think they're good, if that makes sense. I feel like he's adding more at the back. He's packed the back a bit more. Somebody mentioned in the comments, I think, that the midfielders are too defensive. I think there's a system to set up in place where let me protect like my goalkeeper. Let me protect my defenders, which means there will be some deficiencies going forward. But guess what? It's Lukaku and it's, you know, Havertz and it's on. They'll get the goals themselves. We won't worry about the goals. It will come, but you won't be getting 10. You won't be creating 10 open chances, clear-cut chances a game. That's just my opinion.
Before I continue, I just want to say, please, if you're watching, like the video. It don't cost nothing to show some love.
Thumbs.
Yeah, we appreciate all of your comments. Keep them coming.
Everyone, man.
Lola said, how are you playing as a striker and your wingers and fullbacks are eating and you're just there? Not a goal or an assist in sight. I think that's part of the key to how we play. And I think on Saturday, Chilwell and Reece James.
Hey, Oscar, Lola's sent, man. She's sending. That's a send. That there is a send.
Oscar
read that and tried to just dodge the bullet.
I wanted to focus on the second part. I didn't want to focus on the Lukaku slander, but it's there.
Your fullbacks are eating.
Yeah, no, the fact that on Saturday, I think it was the first game this season, we've had Reece James on the right, Chilwell on the left. And that, for me, adds so much more to attack because like Ernest was saying, our midfielders are Jorginho and Kova. They're not going to put defense splitting through balls. I know Kova did in the game, but they're not the most attacking. They're not efficient in attack, let's say. So the width of those fullbacks combined with Mount and Hudson-Odoi, who were playing actually well creatively in the middle, it just added a different dynamic. And I'm cautious not to get carried away because it is just Norwich, and Norwich was shocking. But there is something there. Windsor said Chelsea defenders have more goals than certain teams. It's not him not asking, but many of our players can put it away. Whether he makes it or we're winning trophies, I don't care about the price. So,
Yo,
Hey,
once you get him going, yeah. No slander on his watch.
Funny, bro.
No slander on his watch. Oscar, any more on Chelsea before we move on?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get through the comments. SW6 says, "Are you crazy, Oscar? Do you know how many chances Werner missed? Yeah, Werner missed a lot of chances, but so Werner's missed chances this season, and we're still not creating chances. So for me, I felt like there were many games last season where we dropped points. We drew 0-0 with Brighton at home. You remember that game we lost to Arsenal at home? You remember there was so many games where it was like, bruv, we're not carving. Go watch when we drew 0-0 with Leeds away. Disgusting games of football. Where
did we beat you with Tuchel?
Yeah, you beat us 1-0 at Stamford Bridge.
Shame, I didn't even. I took that game's a blur.
Yeah, so I don't think it was like, yo, we were the most creative team ever. We weren't. There was games where we struggled a lot. So yes, C1 says, Oscar, the best short-term solution is to play Cho and Mount behind Lukaku, our most creative players, or Havertz, Cho, or Mount Havertz. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Who's he leaving out there? So what are we saying? No Ziyech or no what? What's he leaving out there?
Ziyech should not be in the team. He's saying Lukaku up top, and then behind Lukaku, you've got Havertz and Cho, or Cho and Mount. C1 is like me. He thinks Hudson-Odoi should be starting. Not everybody agrees with that. But, we have a problem. As Baraka's saying, we have a problem with creativity. And he's a creative winger, at least. He's a creative playmaker. We don't have many of those in the side. What's that?
Well, it's a Mikel Arteta thing where you've said, fine, I'm going to pattern the defense, I'm going to solidify at the back end. But all that means is you're not actually any better of a side. You're just weakening your attack to strengthen the defense. So I agree with you. At some point, you need Hudson-Odoi. You need to take a gamble. You need more creativity. Otherwise,
Oscar, I wanted to know, because Adrian's making a fantastic point. What is your best system offensively? Like, what do you think? Like Tuchel should do to get the best out of Lukaku? Because, like, if I think of your best creative front four, should I say, it's Lukaku, Werner, Cho, and Havertz. In terms of on paper, these lot start. Yeah.
Not Ziyech.
Right now.
That man need to go back to Ajax, bro. I'm so sorry. He's
I love Ziyech, man. And the thing is, just for creativity alone.
You'd have the thought of him.
Yeah, you'd have the thought of him, man. Go watch a game. He's probably going to play tomorrow.
That one diad is still in your head.
Yeah, go watch it. So to answer Ernest's question, personally, I don't think Havertz and Lukaku is ever going to work in the same team. I don't really see it. I don't really see how they occupy the same spaces. Havertz is now proving that
Oscar,
he needs to play.
That's the most charge of minimum quit.
I need to pause your answer. Breaking news. Luke Shaw today ate dessert at Carrington for the first time since Ronaldo's arrival. The pair are said to have maintained eye contact throughout Shaw's tiramisu. This is beautiful.
You can't do that. You can't say breaking news at Carrington and not announce the sacking.
Oli is gone. Okay. Onto me, bro. He said we've won 7-0 and we're getting no credit. Oscar, why do you let this happen every week? Poor representation of I'm not representing the company very well right now. Let me give me 1 second. I'll read the comments and I'll come. SW6 says, Peter, I hear you. Havertz, Ziyech, etc. need to do so much more. Cho is showing them up. He's showing them up. Better than them.
By the way,
player. That's why.
Steady. I think for sure that Cho should start on the left wing. I'm definitely an advocate of that. And I think you play Ziyech on the right wing, personally. But you guys watch Chelsea more than I do, so obviously you're seeing a lot more than I'm just saying it from if I was to be the manager, here's what my 11 would be, kind of thing. There's so much talent, man. Bloody hell, there's so much talent.
Blackest Cho should be starting. Couldn't agree more. I think one thing this game showed us at least is that Chelsea have one of the best academies in the world. Reece James, Chalobah, Hudson-Odoi, Mason Mount, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, all of them playing, all of them getting numbers in a certain way. I know Chalobah didn't score or anything, but he got a clean sheet. Ruben comes off the bench and gets an assist. The other 3 scored goals. That's the one thing that's keeping me gassed right now. I love this team. I love watching them play. When those players are in the team and given the opportunity to play, I can't lie. I have call me xenophobic or whatever you want to call me. I have less patience for these guys that we've brought in on big money. I have far less patience for them. Far less.
No surrender.
Oscar, you know?
No surrender. No surrender.
Dennis was talking about 97 million. You have to deliver. I haven't quite got there with Lukaku, but I'm there with Kai Havertz. I'm there with Hakim Ziyech, and I'm there with Timo Werner.
Oscar, is there no grace for Havertz who gets you the Champions League goals? There's no grace.
He won Chelsea the Champions League. He got a nice chant from the fans. Yeah. But that's about it. Big up Asad. He says, Oscar, you going to the game tomorrow? Hope to see you there. Yes, I'm going to the game. Shout me. DM me on Twitter at Oscar.
You playing?
We'll link up.
Man don't watch Champions League. You feel me?
It's not Champions League, bro. It's League Cup.
It's all mad. It's all mad. Who you got in the League Cup?
We got Southampton. I want to move on from Chelsea because we've been here for a bit. But big up Windsor, who says, sounds like people saying Chelsea aren't there yet. Least goals conceded, lost once, scored in goal, second in goal scorers, top of the table. Lord God, the rest of the teams must be dead.
And that's and that's on everything.
That's on everything. Yeah.
Here is my reason why Chelsea are not there yet. Do you know why? Because you know what's funny with Chelsea to me? Whenever it goes wrong, nobody can see it coming. No one's, even me, no one can see it coming. Nobody can see that all of a sudden, like, something's just gonna pop, and we're not gonna know where or why or where it's come from or whatever else. I don't think Chelsea will win it this year. I think they're coming, but they're not there this year.
Yeah,
yeah.
One last thing. Do you remember last time I had a rant about Marcus Alonso starting for Chelsea? Yeah, I don't want to see it ever again. Ben Chilwell, 4 goals in 4 games and clean sheets amongst that too. So,
by the way, credit to Ben Chilwell, because being dropped is one thing. To come back and perform the way he's been performing, many players would not take responsibility and actually say, do you know what? Here's why I wasn't playing. Let me work on that. Let me get back in. We're too soft. There's too many soft men out here where when the manager drops you, all of a sudden he's lost the dressing room or something else is kicked off, rather than people just taking responsibility for themselves. You know the way there. And I think, I don't know, Tuchel comes across as the guy like who, if I've dropped you, like, it is what it is. I've dropped you and here's why. And now that player sort of thinks, do you know what? Big up to Chilwell anyway, because not every player will respond like that.
Yeah. Big up to him, man. He took it well. Last thing, SW6 says Livramento, Conor Gallagher, Broja all having an impact. Tammy and Samori doing things in Italy.
Wait, Broja is one of your players as well?
Yeah, he's on loan. I'm at the Broja was signing, bro. And he started 2 games for Southampton, 2 goals in those starts. And
your academy is fake, man. Your academy is fake, man.
It's fake. Big up Cobham to the world. Move on. Move on from Chelsea.
Anyway. All right, let's go over to the north side of North London. The north side of London, rather. Where the Arse got 3-1 winners up against the Villa. David, man, are you going to celebrate with me this time?
No.
Why?
No. Leeds are Jace, bro. I keep telling you, bro. These teams that were beating are moving scatty, bro. just bare open. That's how the goals are coming, bro. And I keep telling you this. Just wait, bro.
Listen, I said to you already, we're going to be in a roller coaster. It's going to be ups and there's going to be downs. When the time is up, surely we have to dance and celebrate. We beat Spurs. We beat the scum. And you were not happy. We now beat Villa. A much more convincing victory, by the way. Villa's first 11, the 11 that they put out looked really good. You know what I'm saying? The players were there.
From opening tap, it was shocking, bruv. They were moving scatty, bruv. Just open, bruv. You give Arsenal space, we can play, bruv. When they tighten up, bruv.
Look, there's bad Villa, but surely there's some good Arsenal in there. Surely. You know what I'm saying? 4-4-2. Aubameyang and Lacazette playing in the... You know what I'm saying?
That was a good performance.
Oh, thank you, Ernest.
And then
Thank you, Ernest.
offer him a new deal already, bruv. When he's been smelly, bruv.
Offering who a new deal? Offering who a new deal?
Look at that, bruv. Off one performance, bruv.
Listen. Do you let him go on a free, or do you offer a new contract so you can get some money for him?
The guy who's going to buy him, no one is interested.
Yeah, he's gonna buy him. Yeah,
come on, man. We're going on. You lot are going on like this man's Olivier Giroud, bruv. It's Alex Lacazette.
This is
Alex Lacazette.
Anyway,
someone's gonna buy him. Someone will buy him. Why are we going on like he's gonna go back to playing Barney or something?
Bro, did you know he's 30? You do know he's 30, right?
I do. I understand. I comprehend.
So if he signs a new deal, that's what 32, 33. No one's paying top dollar for a 33-year-old. No,
but he could go. He could go literally this summer. You know them ones. So what? Should we let him go for free? Another one. You'll be rinsing Arsenal for that anyway.
I don't think you'll get money for him, but
anyway,
you'll be rinsing Arsenal for that. You'll be rinsing us.
Listen, good 3 points, but fam, Arteta is a fraud, bruv. Don't let him. Don't buy into the. Stop buying into the sauce, bruv. This guy's going to. Arsenal fans never learned their lesson.
Why did you call me out? Why did you call me out last week, David, about Arteta? What did I say about Arteta?
What did I tell you? No,
David, you rightfully called him out. You said,
why is he rightfully called me out?
Because you said you were shouting and you said Peter, and then you said Lola, and then you realized, I can't include Lola in this, just Peter. And then you were talking about everyone getting gassed by Arteta because obviously you lot got beat last week.
Bro, I'm not even Arteta in, fam. I just said we're gonna have some wins, we're gonna have some defeats. We will be. This is the roller coaster that we're gonna be on. Legit. Remember, I conceded. I've yielded to the fact that this is where we are. This is it.
Listen, as I said, good 3 points, but I'm not convinced, bruv.
The performance was convincing, though. Surely.
Aston Villa moving scatty, bruv. They were just
let's be. I said this.
Right?
Why are you twerking?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm not twerking. I'm saying
you are.
If there is a time for me to at least celebrate my team winning games, yeah? Because remember last year, I know.
Make it rain. Listen, you'll be back in Atlanta, bro. What's going on?
No, guys, look, Lola said it in the comments.
They got Baraka from Atlanta.
Hey, Peter Magic City, Majuzi, bro. Hey,
Magic City.
I've heard Magic City. What's next?
When them are holding me on the ropes, blood. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, Arteta ball, rare tear. Nothing about that. I'm just saying. We played Aston Villa, which before kickoff, everybody was thinking, hang on. You know what I'm saying? Hang on just a second. This could get hairy, okay? Arteta had never beaten Aston Villa since he took charge of Arsenal. This was a more convincing performance, more than the Spurs, because I think Spurs, we played well for like 30 minutes. Spurs got into the game. It was a bit like, what's going on? Why can't we hold this performance going forward? The Villa game was good. Now, all David is just going to say it's bad Villa, but I'm saying it's good Arsenal. I can surely praise my team for 90 minutes. That's allowed.
Yeah, you can.
That's it. There's no twerks.
I thought in that first 45 minutes, Aston Villa was shocking. It was absolutely horrendous. And I think Lola made a comment earlier.
Oscar, they've been in bad form though as well. Remember that they lost to Thingy. They lost to Wolves. Their derby there, and they were 2-0 up, lost to Wolves. They played another game recently. Tottenham battered them. Tottenham battered them when they went to that toilet bowl.
They've been poor all season, and Dean Smith is now under pressure. Lola says, I was happy that Villa got slapped. Buendia was asked. She also says Martinez on his knees.
Thank
crying.
God. Thank
wow.
In the veins. Yeah, he was getting cussed by fans all game. He was getting rinsed blood. You know what I'm saying?
After what he did at Old Trafford, I laughed all night. I said,
yeah, man. That's
what I want to say.
I think, for me, like Windsor mentioned, Windsor mentioned earlier, look at our performance against Norwich, right? We only beat Norwich 1-0. We only beat Burnley 1-0. David, you look at those performances at the start of the season that we were having, and then you look at where we've moved on now. We're level on points with Manchester United.
Don't care.
Flipping hell.
I keep telling you, I keep telling you, just wait.
Listen, I'm not saying we're back. I'm not saying we're here. I'm not saying we've arrived.
No, but Pete, we're at a point.
What I'm saying, yeah, don't buy any stock, bruv. I'm not giving no credit, bruv.
No. If there's anything we have learned, from doing this podcast over the last couple of years, Ernest has been consistent with his Manchester United takes and the way he's judged Ollie's time there, regardless of when they've had good times and won games, even against big teams. He's been very, very consistent. Myself, when it came to the Lampard situation, I was very, very blind and didn't want to acknowledge the red herrings I was seeing in front of my face, even when we were winning games. Yeah. Remember, Lampard was top of the league in December and got sacked in January. You guys were all telling me whilst he was top that this is silly, we can't accept this. Now, Arsenal have won a game here, but I understand why David is choosing to not even allow it to gas him in the slightest, because there's nothing about that performance that said this team is going to go and win again next week. There was nothing about that.
But that's not the point, though, is it? That's not even the point. Because at the end of the day, you celebrate your 3 points. You said, and more importantly, 3 points. But then the second part to that 3 points is look at your team's performance. It was good. In fact, I'll go as far as saying this. It was probably top 3, top 5 best performances under Arteta.
This is the same PR. This is the guys. I want to let you know. This is the same PR that argued with me last season when Arsenal went and beat Tottenham, and I said Arsenal played well. He said to me, "No, they didn't." He was furious.
Exactly. Because I know the difference. So when look earlier on, Ernest said, "Why am I twerking for this performance? Right? Why am I twerking?" When we beat Spurs last year, I was not happy with it. I said we were lucky. So I'm keeping it a buck, aren't I? I'm keeping I'm not going for every win and saying, "Oh, rare." I'm saying, look, at the start of the season, I said this is going to be hell on earth. We're going to be in a roller coaster going up and down, up and down. We will probably finish mid-table, close to mid-table, whatever. So what do mid-table teams do? What do mid-table fans do? When Leeds go and win at Southampton, guess what? They are pumped, they're gassed, but they know full well they could get a beating the following week. I'm not saying we're on to new things and new heights. This is not flip-flop.
What's that end of your flip-flop?
How? Because I didn't say Arteta in, have I? What would be flip-flop is, now I'm back in the process. Now I'm here. What I'm saying is, whilst it's happening, rather than me be subdued, it's October. What, you want me to end now? David, depression, you die young. You die young. You die young with such depression.
You can enjoy, but me, as I said, I'm not on it.
He said you could enjoy.
I'm not on it, bruv. If it's not taking me anywhere, there is no destination, bruv.
If the performance is as good as it was, I have to enjoy. I have to bask.
As I said, bruv.
Hey, in the words of the great philosopher Denzel Washington, this brother's starving.
I am. No. That is spot on. Because Ernest, have you been an Arsenal fan for the last 3 seasons? It's we are starving.
Yo, that's starvation.
That is starvation, my friend. And we have an FA Cup in the bag. So it's not like we haven't eaten. It's not like we haven't eaten silverware in the last 3 years.
No, but since we've eaten, we've gone where? We've gone where, bruv?
Listen. You had steak last night, yeah? Okay, rice and chicken the next day.
Yeah.
You know them ones.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
But Pete, that's reality.
I think there's
essentially
mentality, man. You have to look at it long term, and you have to look at 3 points, but where is 3 points taking you? Do you see a team in the current state good enough to go and challenge for a European place or challenge for trophies? I think the guys in the comments were getting on to me because Chelsea won 7-0, and I haven't sat here waxing lyrical about how great Chelsea
Oscar, I haven't changed in that.
But our mindset is further. My mindset is like, yo, can this team go on and win the league? Can this team go on and challenge for the Champions League? I'm not sat here thinking about the 3 points that we won in a home game that you should win.
But you, man, listen, but we haven't won in the past, right? And what I'm saying, you lot know my stance regarding the situation at Arsenal. That hasn't changed. But I'm saying to you, guess what? This is not the way. He is not the guy. We're not going to do anything. We're not going anywhere until we get a new one. Okay. Now let's move it to the side. Now we're playing Aston Villa. We beat them 3-0 and 3-1 in a perfect performance, in a very, very good performance. Let me say, I'm going to celebrate that. What if Arteta wins the FA Cup? I'm not going to celebrate that. Yeah, I should just sit back.
As I said, you can celebrate.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing.
I'm just so surprised by it because Peter it's not true to form for you. Normally, you're the first one like pointing out all the inconsistencies in Arsenal's performances.
No, but you know what? This is not fair. 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 Last season, every time we won games and it was like scrappy, you know, like we were playing like we did against Norwich and Burnley. I didn't even did you see me celebrating Norwich and Burnley wins? I said nothing. I said nothing. I've celebrated twice this season, ladies and gentlemen. One of them was for the win against Spurs, and the other one is the win on Friday night. It's Friday. It was one of those ones, okay? You saw me spitting and ranting on Monday, right? I'm in the chat, for crying out loud. I should be working. I'm in the chat. Okay, so what I'm saying is, like, I know how I feel about the football club and where the direction of the football club is, the managerial situation, the tactical situation, all of the above. You don't know my stance. I haven't changed, have I? Is that fair?
Yeah,
I've celebrated 2 victories this season. One was against that lot down the road, that toilet down the road, and the other one was beating Aston Villa convincingly with that scum Emi Martinez in the other goal. I loved every minute of it. I will drink it in, man.
When you answered the last 3 seasons, run that back further.
See what I'm saying? He's coming for me.
Proper starvation for a long, long time. First of all, big up Rakesh, my guy. I know Rakesh, but he's a Liverpool fan. I know he's celebrating because obviously the massive win. But yeah, this is an interesting one. Bostander says Peter is right in a way. Villa have a good record at the Emirates. And honestly, in all honesty, when I looked at that Villa starting 11, I saw Watkins, I saw Ings, I saw Buendia, I saw Douglas Luiz. I said they're getting beaten.
Everyone did.
To win.
Everyone did. Unless you was a fan at the stadium, everyone did.
Yeah, I think the only thing that
after what we did on Monday, by the way, after the thing we did on Monday, you know the ones after what we did with Palace on Monday, Palace, yeah, come on, I lied. The album went silver. On a real, the album went silver on Friday. That's what I'm saying.
You get rude to the Ben White crew, no longer. Peter's gonna regulate that. Hey, Lola says also these men looking at Benjamin Oyimbo are ignoring that Gabriel has been Arsenal's best player
for sure.
He's still young, massive scope to do a madness.
Since he's come in the side, we've lost no games this season since he's been in the side. And by the way, we're unbeaten. Hello, yeah. David, enjoy the mood. Enjoy the mood.
I'm not enjoying.
But I'm beaten. I'm beaten for.
As in, like, since what? City? Since we got battered by City?
You said, well, I'm beaten to the last time we lost. Come on, what are you unbeaten?
It's like 5 games, bro. It's like 5 games,
bro.
Yeah.
Certain man can't say that on this podcast. Certain man can't say that.
It's only one.
You got, and do you know where we are? We're 10th, blood.
Yeah.
Sure.
Peter, I think part of this is that you weren't on the podcast last week, but last week you drew to Palace at home.
Exactly. More my point. This is to my point.
So exactly to my point. So question. What what do we want from Arsenal this year? From you, Peter? What are you expecting? What's the heights that Arsenal can get?
I want the manager to be sacked. Why are we acting like we don't know this? Why are we doing this? But guess what, Oscar? But guess what? He's my manager right now. So I could sit here and wave a banner, bring a freaking banner to the Emirates. I'm not gonna do that, am I?
I agree with you, Peter. Like, a broken clock can be right twice a day. Like, he's not saying this guy's gonna take us into the future. He's not even going as far as to call him a good manager, but he's saying, you know what? On Saturday, I watch my team have a good performance. Let me celebrate it. I don't think he's a bad guy for that.
Under the stresses of everything, blood. What did that woman say to Jesus when he said, "This food is not for the dogs"? And she says, "Even the dogs eat the crumbs. I'm eating my crumbs. Okay, I'm eating the crumbs."
That's bars. Still.
I spit hot fire.
I would love more scriptural references from you. I want more.
I spit hot fire.
But don't worry, Vardy's gonna get us over the weekend. So
you got Villa. I mean,
Manchester away.
C1 says,
Captain Vardy.
is ESR better than Mount still?
And then Mo Salah will definitely be running down the wings. So I know our 5 is coming. Don't worry, Peter. When our 5 comes in,
we've had it. No, we've had it.
Hey, Peter, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like Salah scored against Arsenal every game he's played against them, no?
Salah's got 15, 20 goals against Arsenal.
The thing is, do you know what's so funny?
Chelsea.
Do you know what's so funny? When David just said we've got Salah and Liverpool coming up next year, I was thinking, is it going to be home or away? And I realized it doesn't matter.
Why does that matter?
You up either way.
Listen, Salah's been scoring goals against Arsenal since he was at Chelsea. What are we talking about? He's been scoring goals.
That's what he knows. That's his bread and butter.
You up either way. People, please, if you're watching, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and share that around to friends who love football.
Hey Pete, and we don't like lunchtime kickoffs on a Saturday, bruv. So howler.
Man City on New Year's Day. 2022 is going to start off as a howler. 12:30 New Year's Day. Howler. It's an absolute howler.
I told you the league don't like us, bruv.
they hate us, man. Man, we were traveling to Manchester United, Arsenal away on a Thursday night, 8:15. There's no trains to come back to London. For flip's sake. Are we moving on? Is there any more comments? David, have you got anything? Any last words on this performance?
I don't think there's any more comments, man. Everyone's fed up with Arsenal. You're not making us sick.
All right, bro. I'm all right.
Listen, I'm all right.
Tomorrow night, Pete. Talk about tomorrow night.
Leeds. We've got the Leeds United gang coming to the Emirates tomorrow. Tasty affair, man. It's going to be tasty. Because I think we're going to drop a few of
you guys on TV?
We are on Sky Sports.
Yeah, man. Good watch. Cup games.
You know what I'm saying? Leeds will give us a fight. You know what I mean? I think it'll be a tasty one. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to penalties, if I'm honest. So
yeah, Dan James hat-trick.
Dan James?
Yeah, why not?
Oh dear.
No, but guys, Man United are shambles. He's not even good enough for Leeds. What's he doing starting for them? Well, anyway, we move.
I generally
why to
talk about United?
Why does Dan James catch these strays? He's catching them. He's left, and he's still catching bullets.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he would have run out for the season.
Guilty by association.
Boss like, I'm waiting for the 90 minutes to be played. Then we can have that discussion. You know them ones. Man, them are like Captain Vardy. Yeah. All right then, Captain Vardy in it. Watch that come back to bite me now.
Abdi says, why the hell is Preston versus Liverpool on TV, but Man City versus West Ham ain't?
Wow.
No, because we've seen that game before, innit? Like, give Preston a payday.
But I don't understand. There's enough channels to spread this around. Why is one game not on TV?
I hate you though.
Like, literally, the only reason I'm going to Chelsea versus Southampton tomorrow is because it's not televised. I'm not trying to watch it on a stream. I don't understand why.
Oscar, I can't lie to you. You've proven the point.
Preston need their shine, man. Come on.
No,
Preston need their shine.
That's the whole argument against 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you make a great point there.
There you are. Listen, lads. Liverpool weren't the only team that scored 5 on the weekend away from home. Everton, Watford. Now, before you guys give your take, please let me do this quick one for Everton. Every season, I think about Everton Football Club. I think, man, what potential, what a good club that is. You know, I start off the season defending them, being behind them, saying, yeah, come on, let's see what they can do. I don't know. But I thought, you know what? Ronald Koeman was there. I said, let me back it. I see Ancelotti. I said, let me back it. I see Rafa. I said, Rafa takes no nonsense, yeah? Let me back it. Never in my life have I seen Rafa concede 5 goals. At home.
Yo.
To Watford.
Even at Newcastle, did he do that?
In the Newcastle days, did this happen at least once?
No, bro. You know what he did, yeah? In the Newcastle days, he knew, okay, I will never beat Man City. So I'll do everything I can to damage limitation from the minute 0. He damaged limitation. And they'll get out 2-0, yeah? City will win 2-0. There'll be a 3-0, maybe Chelsea here and there and whatever else. But never 5 under Benitez. Never. At home, guys, against Watford. You see, what's it? Dilly Dong? What's his name? Billy. What's my man's name? Ranieri. He's come here to play games, bro. He's coming to have a party because the formation, the play, and it was just like 15 minutes, wasn't it? Because I remember Everton were 2-1 up, and I was like, okay, this game's gone to bed. Rafa's football is not going to be necessarily entertaining, but they'll get the 3 points. They'll get what they need to do. My God, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I'm fed up of looking at Everton thinking, yeah, let's see what they can do. Because when you give me a performance like that, I've signed out already. There's always a start in the season when I sign out of Everton, and for me, I signed out on Saturday. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Yeah, I tell you this every year. These guys are a bunch of jokers. Top to bottom.
Yeah, you can't lose 5-2 to Watford, bro.
To Watford, blood. You know the ones. And I think they scored, what did they score? 4 goals in 15 minutes or 18 minutes or something like that. It was ridiculous. Anyway. Big up to Andre Gray scoring his hat-trick. Sorry, King. Why did I say Andre Gray? King.
Bro, man was moving like the Undertaker on Armageddon 2000. Anybody could get it. Anybody.
But you see when they asked him post-match, what was it like scoring against your old club? He said, it didn't feel like I was there because they never played me. I never got played. I didn't feel like an Everton player dying of laughter.
Big up him.
Dying of laughter.
Rafa needs to figure it out, man, because obviously Calvert-Lewin not being there is hindering them heavy. They don't know what to do.
Hey, and you see Rondon, yeah? It might have worked at Newcastle. It's not working at Everton. Why has he gone back to the well in which he dug? To then bring him to... It was a silly move. Rondon.
He just looks heavy, man. He
looks heavy. Correct. He looks like he's carrying. He looks like he's expecting my second team letting me down. Fans turning on Rafa. Listen, you see Everton. If there's one thing I don't know why. Like I said to you, I love going to Everton away. Yeah, it's a great ground. The fans are hilarious. The banter is really good. They hate every referee. They don't like any referee that turns up there. When they turn on Rafa, it will be vile. It will be vile. If I don't know if they booed him at the end of the game. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they booed the team. Like they booed the team as in losing 5-2.
Hopefully it was the team. No, because bro, they never gave that guy a pot to piss in the window. But he's got them playing somewhat decent stuff.
A team that's made so much loss. I know they made a lot of losses, right? Like 190 million a season they've made on losses. But all of a sudden, how can they not have money for Rafa, man? How's Rafa got to spend 5 million?
What do you think? You spent 50 million pounds on a man in the cell right now. So
wait.
Of course they got no money.
Gylfi Sigurdsson is just in prison.
Is he in jail?
I don't know where he is.
I don't know where he. I can't find him. I can't find Basuma. I can't find any of them.
The other week, because these guys are keeping this stuff on the low.
Bro, Sigurdsson's not even a football manager anymore. Neither is Benjamin Mendy.
Are you serious?
I'm deadly serious. I'm looking at. I can look at it right now for you.
That's mad. That's mad. They got taken out. Blood.
That's what you call being cancelled. That is a cancellation of the sedge.
Abdi said,
that's a Chris Benoit thing.
Before, and I'll say it again. Everton are the biggest failures in Premier League history. Joke of a club. Peter said to me, "Would you sign if you're a footballer? Would you sign for Everton?" I said, "No, I'm not signing for them."
No, listen, they're not the biggest failures in Premier League history. That's just wrong.
It's
just wrong. It's wrong. They're not number one.
Yeah, I hear that still.
They're not number one. They won the league in 8. They won the league in 87. They're not the biggest joke.
Right, they've never been relegated as well.
They've never been relegated either. Yeah. So they're clearly not the biggest failures. Okay, like they can't be.
Sometimes you'd rather be relegated, man. You'd rather be relegated. It's like staying at a job for 20 years. You're going nowhere. You're never getting promoted. You're never getting a pay rise, but you're still at the same job. I'd rather be fired.
No, Oscar, it's a guaranteed check at the end of the month.
But I'd rather be fired and go excel somewhere else.
If you make it back, you don't know why there. 1 month could turn into 5 years.
I thought your agenda says Benzema might make an appearance. Prison FC is looking good.
What is going on here, bro?
I can't believe there's an 11 for this club.
Prison FC, I can't lie. There's a lot of man.
There's a lot of man. They can field a good side.
Should we go through the fixtures and just really?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Man City 4. Man City making light work.
Man City are so boring. Oh my god!
Shut up, man. They're not boring, blood. They're not boring, blood.
Their first goal should have been chalked off because it was a foul. Their second goal was a deflection, which is just stupid. Yeah. So I can't believe they gave that to Foden. I can't believe they gave it to Foden. Ridiculous.
I can't lie, Oscar. Yeah,
Starboy
Guardiola,
gotta eat.
Guardiola needs to stop. He needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped.
It makes me sick, PR.
Are you gonna talk about it?
He's so performative. It's unbelievable.
He sits on the bench and he calls over. Was it a steward that he called over?
Stewards in high
He calls
vis.
him over because he knows the cameras are on him. He knows. Just like when he stands on the pitch and gives Nathan Redmond advice on how to move, he knows the cameras are on him. It's the most performative thing I've ever seen in my life, and it makes me sick.
Oscar, by the way, that I don't know, that sermon he gave to Nathan Redmond, his game hasn't changed one bit. I ain't seen him pick up any more assists, any more goals than he did before that. So what did he tell him? What did he tell him?
Did you see his miss on the weekend? Nathan Redmond.
Nathan Redmond's miss. I blame Guardiola.
Clearly it's not working.
Guardiola for Nathan Redmond's miss.
No, but brother, why did Guardiola call the steward over to tell him what? To tell him what? What question in the world of football did Guardiola have for the steward? And they were pointing to the upper tier.
And let me be clear. Yeah. It's not just Guardiola that does this, yeah. Jurgen Klopp does this rubbish as well.
Oh my god!
Even I've seen Thomas Tuchel doing this.
Steady.
Oscar, talk about number one.
Steady.
On the pitch.
Oscar, number one. There's number one. There's one. Oscar, there's one that you're missing. He's glaringly obvious. He is the master of it. He's always in the best shots. He's always got the right side of his face. He's got the good side.
Okay, you talking about the king?
Wait. Oh no, we'll get onto the player. We'll get onto the players. I am talking about Jose Mourinho. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay, no, because the king obviously is Thierry Henry, which is another one because he always looks at himself on the big screen. If you ever get to see if you type in like I don't know like Henry like looking at himself or whatever, he's always looking and he's like, you know what I'm saying? He's always looking at himself and he feels like he's feeling nice. You know the way that.
I mean, I respect it though. They're in the theater. You know what I mean? They're in the theater. They're surrounded by the fans. It's the cauldron. And one thing I'll give about those guys is they actually do entertain us. So respect to them. But I see through it. Man.
Oh man.
But guys, on a real, what could he possibly have been talking to a steward about to impact that football match? I want to know.
Listen, even I would say that as the apologist and the lawyer that is. He has to be stopped. He has to be stopped. The Nathan Redmond thing was one thing, but the flipping steward, he has nothing to offer him.
Is this camera on me? That's what he's asking. That's what he was asking.
He's pointing to the upper tier. I couldn't believe it. I said, "What presence do you have of there? What do you need to know up there? You need to know nothing. Nothing."
Yeah,
fantastic scenes, Jeff.
To say on that game.
Fantastic scenes. Okay, let's move on. Oscar 2-2, Southampton against Burnley. Both teams, that's a waste of space. Norwich, Burnley, Southampton, they need to get the hell out of it. I need you to call out Ralph Hasenhüttl. I'll be doing it week in, week out. Go on, Oscar.
Can I first say something? I like Southampton. They're proving a brilliant breeding ground for Chelsea's academy projects. They're like the next Vitesse, you know. Both goal scorers in this game.
Oh, wait. You brought up Vitesse. Can we talk about that? He's brought up Vitesse at Arnhem.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. All right, cool. Carry on.
Yeah, man. Livramento on the score sheet. Flipping Amanda Broja, 2 in 2 starts in the Premier League. Big up them, man. That's my boys.
Where did you not buy these players? This is not your academy.
We grew them. We don't buy them.
What you did, kidnapping settings. And gave the parents a house. This is why you lot got banned from buying transfers anyway.
And Christian's not a scout. Christian's dad not a scout at Chelsea, apparently. So that's how they were able to give him like $500,000 to sign his 14-year-old son.
Come on. Nah, Chelsea been moving brazen. Yeah, SW6 is right. The steward was even back. This is Pep Guardiola. You listen.
I can't lie. Lola has been begging us to talk about Spurs. We're
getting there. Oscar, Southampton 2-2 with Burnley. Like I said, those two with Norwich, naff off. We talk about
Cornet though. Or is it Cornet or Cormet?
I think Cornet. Is it Cormet?
Bro,
we said this last time.
He's the only black brother in Burnley, and he's clapping. He scored twice.
To be fair, he has to. There must be something about him. For them to take a gamble on him, you know what I mean?
Take a gamble on a black player at Burnley, you have to do well.
Must be the second coming of Pele, mate.
You know when your parents tell you, listen, bruv, yeah, you have to work harder. You have to work harder.
Good.
This is the message to Cornet when he went to Burnley. It's the message.
Bro,
for sure.
You see George Boyd, you see George Boyd was there for like 6 years. You think Cornet can put that level of performance? He must be mad. Industry alone. Oh, you better be clapping. Better be scoring goals.
Oh God! Leeds United 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Okay.
Ain't nobody.
Okay. And Vieira's Palace against Newcastle 1-1. Let's get on to the matches that we all want to see. How about that? Leicester City beating Brentford as well. Good result for Leicester City. Didn't expect that from them, from Brendan Rodgers and his men. But we're gonna get there. West Ham United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Harold Kane, this pathetic mouth breather. Antonio spazzing on his head top. I captained him on fantasy. I captained him on fantasy straight away. Because it had to be done. It had to be done. Oscar, your guy, regular Don.
He's not my guy. Don't do that.
He's your guy. You defended him. He's your guy.
He's not my guy.
You defended him. He's your guy.
He's in my fantasy team. That's as far as it goes.
Fam, are we surprised? Listen, are we surprised that West Ham beat Spurs? Full cap. Like, no cap, sorry. No one's surprised. No one's surprised. No one is surprised, bruv. Spurs losing at Vitesse Arnhem. But
I think part of that is due to the fact that West Ham are actually a good side right now. They really are. They're on a fantastic run. They keep winning games. This was one that was unsure about. They won in the Europa League in midweek. Let's talk about the Europa League because Vitesse Arnhem.
Blood. Man, them don't even know what colour they wear.
What, Spurs lost to a feeder club?
Legit.
Well, that's like
football manager club.
That's like losing to flipping Dulwich Hamlet. We did. Shameless, bro.
They're a disgrace. They're a friggin' disgrace. I'll tell you what, bruv. Yeah, big up Moise.
I feel like Lola wanted us to talk on Spurs, but there's nothing to say. Them man are
I'm bored of it. Like, I'm bored of it, bro.
Garbage. Like, literally, I mean, okay, their midfield, yeah. Last night they played Skip, Ndombele, and Højbjerg. Now, that should be a competent enough midfield to get through Premier League games. Yeah, you've got a bit of flair with Ndombele, but the guy decides to turn up once in a quarter. Do you know what I mean?
He plays like he's walking on mud. He runs like he walks on mud.
He plays well 1 in 4. Yeah,
1 in 8. 1 in 8. 1 in 8.
No, 1 in 4. 1 in 4.
You're giving too much praise. 1 in 8. Hang on. 1 in 4. Wait there.
He played well against Newcastle, didn't he? He bagged against
I'm doing some maths.
1 in 4.
It's sad. That means the guy's got so much ability, man.
You're telling me he plays well 9 times a season?
Yeah.
That's not a lot.
It's less than that.
Oh.
He plays well less than that.
Well, let's
1 in 8.
Let's put it this way. He almost never finishes the game. He's hooked off in the 60th minute almost every week.
Or he's panting.
Yeah, he's hooked off because he's panting. And then who have they got to bring on? It's dire times at Tottenham. It's dire. And I haven't even started talking about the centre-backs, but it's dire times at Tottenham Hotspur.
I listened to this podcast where he says that whenever Mourinho goes to a club, he leaves you with nothing. Yeah. Now, it might not be the case at Man United or whatever, but when he left Inter, when he left Chelsea, when he left Tottenham, he leaves you with nothing. There's nothing left. There's nothing left.
But do you know what it's like? It's like a man chewing a chewing gum for 8 hours and then giving it to you after. No sweetness.
Spurs are third in the Europa Conference group. Hey, David, get in on this, bruv. I'm not having this. How can Spurs be third in the Conference League, bruv? And you're just sitting there. No, bruv, it's time. It's time to play the game. Get in. Dig in. Feast.
Dig into what, bruv?
dig into these locks. Dig into these fake locks that Dele.
Dele or Swarms? Whose locks are better?
There's nothing else to say about Tottenham. You know what? I already told you, bro. We're going through that phase where Arsene Wenger did magic, like was pulling magic out of his behind.
Bro. You know, other fans are singing Tottenham get battered wherever they go. People are singing "Stand Up If You Hate Tottenham." Like they're taking our songs and they're using them there.
But one thing we have to realize is away at Vitesse, away at West Ham, Tottenham get battered everywhere.
There they
There
go.
we go. Oh,
Bro, boss,
Oh,
like,
my
I was there. I didn't see the
yo.
bit. I wasn't going in there, but I already knew what time it was. All I
Bro.
see. Hey, listen, the response manager and that South Stand manager coming drenched in beer, bro. I was like, I'm all right, babe. I
already knew what time it was.
I said, hey, listen. I said, here, mate. Here's another bib. There you go, bro. Go back.
Listen,
You sent it back on his way.
what kind of a club is this where West Ham, the team that West Ham hate the most is Spurs. The team that Chelsea hate the most is Spurs. The team that Arsenal hate the most is Spurs. What kind of a football club are you? Where three of your rivals hate you the most?
They're the problem. They're the common denominator.
What can they choose? Who do they hate the most? They can't decide. They're split. Some say West Ham, some say no, it's Chelsea, some say it's Arsenal. They cannot decide
amongst themselves,
bro. Mate. When was the game Sunday was mad.
Hey, David, bro, you just parred the ting, fam. That seg will just bust down, yeah? Nah. You don't want to be caught in a melee.
To be fair, did you blame David? Well,
I do. 1,000% I blame David. I blame David, bro.
What do you want me to do,
You
bro?
got to back the Stewards, fam. You got to back them.
Bro, listen, yeah. And the problem is, you see what's different about this one, yeah? West Ham are doing well in it, so this beef is just beef, like.
For the sake of it.
Yeah,
they're angry.
Yeah, they're not angry about nothing.
Bro, they're just smacking.
There's no trauma. There's no trauma with it.
Bro.
It's just pure beef.
It was Rapid VN. Them Austrians come on a mad thing. Now this, bro. I'm like, nah.
I heard Genk. I heard Genk was a mad one as well. I heard Genk. I heard it kicked off with Genk as well.
It's just all long. These men are just coming for beef, bro. Nah, bro.
I hear one time, yeah, when at Upton Park, blood, West Ham were waiting for Millwall to come down, yeah. They met them on Green Street, and then all of a sudden, people come out of their houses in West Ham gear, just surrounded the field.
You know, have you seen that that video where the guy's like, he rolls up the punches? That's what I imagine when I think of West Ham fans.
No, people need to understand, yeah. To get to Upton Park is a madness.
It's a howler.
There's only one way, bro.
No,
yeah,
man.
Coming and the other way is dangerous. If you're coming through Plaistow, forget about it. You might get nicked before you even get to the crowd.
I like you lot are making me when I watch.
I said you get nicks are bottled.
I feel like we should watch Green Street tonight. Like I'm
If you man don't go through Upton Park, you have to...
What's the one with the American journalist? Is that Is that Football Factory or Green Street?
What the one that passed away? Michael.
I can't remember. It's one of them. I ain't seen them in years. Years.
I need to watch one of them films. The one about West Ham, anyway.
Yeah, getting to Upton Park was
go on Instagram, yeah, and follow UK firms or away days. Oh my days! It's the funniest Instagram, I swear down. You just see, man from Scunthorpe just beefing Charlton. You're thinking, what's the matter with these blokes? Like, what?
I'm dying, man. I'm dying.
Nah, man.
Being away,
bro, no correlation.
Yeah, let's move on.
Remember that you're not that guy 2 weeks ago when David cried because the lady not given a Manscaped box. What?
Yeah. She got given that thing, cuz. That
thing
the month.
Who?
The Australian woman, bro. She got given certain items for player of the month, blood.
You know what though? That's rather apt, to be fair.
Anthony described it perfectly. Man said the Manscaped box. It was way worse than that.
I swear down here, since the pandemic, football fans and civilians of the nations have been moving brazy. Dion Dublin. Oh my god.
David, I think there's a Wikipedia page you need to load up still. Because what that man said is diabolical.
We can be here all day. Paul Scholes.
Hey, now we're gonna get there. Pete,
you miss Spit, man.
Pete, you're rude. Get
All right,
there.
fine. Listen. The games are done. The games are done. Who's the goal of the week? Goal of the week. Goal of the week, lads. Oh dear.
I'm going you with Tielemans.
You're telling me another good goal, isn't it, this weekend?
We were unsure if he meant it last week. He definitely meant it this week.
Okay.
He scores the screamers.
I see. Yuri Tillemans is a good one. It's a very good shout. David.
Tillemans, fam. That was a banger still.
Yeah, Oscar.
What are we talking about? Goal of the week?
Yes.
Salah's goal, the one that Henderson did the thing. Can we talk about Man United again for a second?
Oh God, what now? Hey!
Yo.
Hey, there's Robin.
Respect.
Robin,
It's a real one, to be fair. It's a real one.
Man, come off annual leave, yeah, for 5 minutes of hot property. Talk to us, man.
I've literally just finished work, so Wagwan peeps. What's good?
We need to know Wagwan with you because we have gone on. We went on for about maybe an hour talking about that certain game that took place at Old Trafford last night or last afternoon. What were your thoughts, Robin? What were your thoughts?
Wait, Oscar, I want to ask, did he leave at half time?
Did I leave at half time?
Were you one of them who was walking? I swear, I saw a high top. I saw a high top, bro. I said, was that Robin?
You know what's funny? I was actually in Manchester during the time. So it is funny that I've never seen Manchester be so calm and after a game of that magnitude. Like normally after a United Liverpool game, it is carnage in the city. Nah, it was peace.
Yo, they just took the L.
It was deep reflection from everyone.
They were on a retreat, blood.
But if I'm honest, it was coming. That's all I could say. It was coming.
This game was coming, yeah.
It was coming. If you saw the game versus Leicester, and then saw the Atlanta game, and you saw the mischief that happened in the first half and the second half, as not even as a manager, as a person that's as a fan, you don't send the same tactics into the same game on a Sunday with a much better team in terms of Liverpool.
Against Liverpool.
He explained his tactics live on BT Sport at exactly 7:37 p.m. I timed it. At 7:37 p.m. on a Wednesday night, he explained exactly what he was going to do. Why did you do that? I don't know.
It didn't
I could be ranting, raving, and moaning, but honestly,
how were you feeling at the time?
How was I at the time? I just couldn't. No, it's that I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm not angry. That made sense. After the fourth goal went in, I was like, well, this is what you deserve.
Ernest is on that same vibe, to be fair.
I was like, this is what you deserve, really. And it looks like he's going to go either tomorrow morning, which we'll see.
Hey, what is that? Is that some intel you've got? Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's all the Demacia and all that man are saying now. Conte's like proper.
Crap.
Yes, Conte.
Keep Ollie, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Fazli, who's also saying DiMarzio.
Yeah, DiMarzio's coming through.
If you're watching, please like the video if you haven't already. It don't cost nothing. And if you're new, please subscribe.
In all honesty, that's it. His time is done. We've got to move on. It was
final nail in the coffin.
It was an absolute carnage. Liverpool did exactly what I thought they were going to do, and they proved why they're the current big boys in the time. So That's it. I have nothing more to say on the matter.
Look at Adrian. Who are you? Who are you? I need 2016 Adrian. Where is he? That's what I want.
Adrian,
That's what I want.
That guy's dead and gone.
I said he's dead and gone.
Where's Adrian from? Bro, he's from Merseyside.
But yeah,
from Sierra Leone, bro.
And I won't be about the viewers that not knowing because there's a lot of things going on. But have you inducted him to the Hall of Fame?
Who?
He needs to go into the Hall of Fame. I requested it about a month ago.
Ollie?
You guys said not yet.
No, because my point was always there will be time for it, but I think he's running out of time.
Is this the nail in the coffin? Is this the one?
Yeah, I'll be real.
In order to be Hall of Fame, like you can't just be a bad manager. It has to be egregious. Do we feel Ollie has crossed into the egregious time?
Oscar, as Manchester United manager, this man has lost 6-1 at home to Spurs.
Yeah.
He's then lost 5-0 at home to Liverpool.
Back-to-back seasons.
Listen, you know how unforgiving I am of Ralph Hasenhüttl, but Ollie is doing this basically at the higher level against some proper opposition.
Did you witness Sunday? Did you witness?
He's in. It's egregious stuff. Because it's egregious. It's egregious.
Boss Like Endo is saying breaking news. Conte has agreed to take
over. No.
Boss Like Endo has always been a reliable source. Do we have anything deeper? Anything that we can hang our hats on? I don't know how serious that is. I've been seeing rumors.
Like I said, the Marcio's tweeted, so he's come through.
Did Ting get sacked, bro?
Like I expect the announcement tomorrow because none of the players, no one was in training today. Absolutely no one.
Yeah, I heard they called an emergency meeting actually. Like the guy cancelled all of these meetings to speak to Glazer.
Well, why are we acting like that's a big deal? It's not like Man United got a match this week. They got nothing to do.
Oh, are they out of the League Cup? Oh yeah, West Ham, innit?
They probably would have had a day off anyway.
Yeah, the fact that all the newspapers are talking about it, bro.
We just have to wait and see.
I personally, I need Ollie in for a bit.
Listen, we ate, so we good.
Because I know they're gonna get a new manager.
You know what's the funniest thing?
Yeah.
Because I was coming back from work yesterday. Obviously, I was on the train just reflecting, thinking, what is going on with my team?
What did have music on or off?
The taxi to take me back to my house, and it's a Scouser taxi. And he asked me, who do I support? I was just like, here we go. So I told him, and then for the next 20 minutes, all I heard was Mo Salah, Egyptian King, for 20 minutes.
Man.
Hey, who'd you support, lad?
Hey, you know what I mean?
He's support, lad.
The taxi driver, legend. That's something.
Sadio Mane is the best player in the world.
We know that, though.
I'm being serious.
Alisson's the best goalkeeper in the world, though. We know that, though.
Why are you laughing, Chris?
Why are you laughing?
What are you laughing for, Chris?
Bossa maybes.
Pete, where are we going next?
Goal of the week. We're still on goal of the week.
Yeah, I thought that Henderson pass was sensational, and then Salah just capped it off beautifully. I didn't see Tielemans' goal. You know, everyone said Tielemans got a banger. I didn't see it.
He just scored a bang.
If you saw it, I think it would be a vote.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tielemans.
Yeah.
Whoa. Jacob Ramsey for Aston Villa. Because when I saw that peach go in, I said, "Yo, that's a finish." And Ramsdale was fuming at his defense. He was fuming at Partey. Partey was lackluster.
No, Abdi saying Ollie's gone. Alhamdulillah.
Nah, man, come on, man. We don't want to hear them things there. We don't want to hear them.
The man are saying like.
Oh, Bill, what do you want to hear?
I want them to keep him on. I want them to sign a new deal.
Callum, bro. Callum Wilson scored an overhead kick, bro.
Oh yeah, of course he did.
That was a mad thing.
He did. I'm still going with Jacob Ramsey. Let's get voting. You said Tielemans.
I have to go for my boy Callum still.
What do you mean?
Did you see Callum Wilson's overhead kick?
Oh, I thought you meant Callum Hudson-Odoi. I was about to sit there like pump the brakes, blood.
He scored a great goal too, but I wasn't thinking about him.
Interesting. Even Fabrizio Romano is saying that there's no doubt about Conte. They're still thinking. Man United are still thinking whether to sack him.
So Conte wants the job. He'd be ready to accept it. There's still no official proposal as things stand. Robin, Antonio Conte. How do you feel? How do you feel about the prospect of that? Does that excite you or not?
Are you asking me, is he better than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
No, that's not what I'm asking you. I didn't ask you that.
That sounds like
you know that's not what he's asking you. You know that's what it wasn't.
I didn't ask you that. I said, does it?
He knows that. He knows that.
Antonio Conte excite you or not?
You're asking me how do I feel? My answer to that is he better than what I have now?
Of course he is, but I'm asking you: does the prospect of Antonio Conte excite you? Because I know for a fact. But let me give you an example, Robin. Because I'm not trying to like dig you out or make a Man United joke or anything. My point is, I know Peter's a huge fan of Conte. He'd love to see Conte at his club.
Listen, all manner of Italian men. Let's start off there.
Personally, but that sounds nuts. But for me personally, I loved Antonio Conte whilst he was at Chelsea first season. Second season soured me a lot on him, and it made me see him a little bit differently. So the prospect isn't as exciting. Where are you on that spectrum is what I want to gauge, Robin.
I saw what he did at Chelsea, but I also feel like Chelsea's board didn't back him in the second season, and hence why he acted like that.
Yep.
The same thing happened with Inter Milan. In his first and second season, first season didn't get really backed. Second season, he just got backed, and because he wasn't getting backed in the third season, he left. Mm-hmm. So Conte is a very short-term manager. As long as you back him, he will stay. He's not going to be there 3 to 4 years. That being said,
let me add brackets to that. As long as you back him, you win the league.
As long as you back him,
yeah, that's what I was about to say. As that being
you
said,
win the league. Not even that he stays. You win the league. Yeah, the league's yours. Robin, you heard it from me first. You back Antonio Conte at Manchester United with the money they have and the resources. You win the league. Does that not excite you, brother?
Peter, does Conte win this league?
1,000%.
With Klopp, with Pep, with Tuchel, does Antonio Conte win this league?
Play with fire.
Where's the Peter? So because when SW6 and myself said United should be challenging, you told us we were madmen.
I'm not saying he will do it this season. He said this league, as in you mean the Premier League. Did you mean this season or the Premier League?
I meant this league. In my mind, I was thinking over the next 3 years.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. He doesn't mean this season. No problem. He didn't mean this season.
The agenda said keep Conte away from Adama Traore, please. Thank you.
I'll be honest with you, Oscar. Traore, I think Traore changes the game at Chelsea, but that's a debate for another day.
I don't want him.
The thing is that I was even thinking about Enrique as well.
Zidane or Enrique. That's who
I'd leave Zidane out of that one. I'd go Enrique and Conte.
Yeah,
I love Enrique.
The thing is with me though, I've seen Conte in the league, and I've seen Zidane do a three-peat with the Champions League and win La Liga a few times. So I'm just trying to think. The question mark was raised to Zidane, as with anyone, can he do it in the Premier League? That's the question mark. I've seen Conte do it in the Premier League.
Bro,
so that's the other thing.
You know what's happening straight away if Conte comes in. You're playing 3 centre backs. You got Varane.
It is a 3-5-2.
You've got Telles as the wing back. You've got flipping, I don't know, Dallo on the other side.
My question to that is who's up top? Because someone's getting dropped.
Yeah, well, someone gets dropped every week anyway. You dropped Pogba last week, so you've got too much attacking talent to play all of them in one go. Yeah, someone has to hold bench. So, but
I'll paint.
I agree with SW6. I don't think it makes sense. You know?
You don't think it makes sense?
Bruno ASAP. I don't know about that.
Oscar, go watch his teams. Go watch his Juventus teams, his Inter teams, and his Chelsea teams.
Yeah,
you watch it. He drops. Anything that slacks, he drops.
No, he's dropping Pogba.
No, he loves Pogba.
Nah, anyone that slacks.
No, he loved Pogba.
Listen, Oscar, anyone that slacks, he's dropping. I'm not saying what the player is. Anyone that slacks, he's dropping.
Who's he dropping first, Bruno or Pogba?
Bruno
gets dropped.
He's dropping Pogba before Bruno.
He's playing. First of all, let's keep it a buck. He's playing both of them together at the same time, and then he'll make his decision. He'll make his decision.
Conte came to Chelsea and dropped Fabregas.
But Oscar, Conte came to Chelsea, played what was going on, realized that doesn't work, and then done his own thing.
He dropped,
Fabregas was playing, if I remember.
He dropped Fabregas. He played Matic and Kante. He's dropping Pogba, bro.
He's not. Anyway, Pogba ain't slacking. Pogba ain't slacking. Bruno is.
All right, we'll see. I'll line up on the Conte: Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Varane.
Look at us, man. Look at this.
Huh?
Look at this.
I don't even understand what order this is in. Varane, Sancho. In what world do you go Varane, Sancho, McTominay, Pogba, Telles, Rashford, CR7, Bruno? So yeah, he's saying that Fred is the one that gets dropped. Fred is playing every week under Conte.
Oh no, yeah, I think Fred looks decent under Conte.
Abdi says, "Bring me Zidane. We get him. We're guaranteed to win something. I reckon he'll win."
That is not true. That is not true, Abdi. That is not true.
Hey, Tuchel has made people believe that this Champions League is possible like that.
Nah, not Zidane with Man United.
Caesar Sense says, I think Bruno gets dropped because he lacks severe positional discipline.
Yeah. Conte will be spitting when he watches him.
I got Pogba's leave notice in my safe, been screaming for him to use it, but he's screaming the peas are lit.
Yeah. He has to get out of Manchester United, man.
Wherever Pogba signs a new deal, the money is going to be good for him wherever
he's eating right. So obviously,
do you know what? He could be a Chelsea player. I swear down. He could literally become a Chelsea player. That's how mad it is.
But C1 says, how is Bruno technically? I don't rate Bruno. I don't rate him. Like, I think he's
got technical ability. He does have technical ability.
His shots are amazing. I think he's a really good strike of the ball. Like, brilliant.
Yeah.
Everything else, I think he's just pinging and hoping.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. That's about it. Like, if you say technically, like, is he an excellent dribbler? Not really. Is he an excellent passer? Not really. Is he an excellent shooter? Yeah, one of the best.
He's efficient in terms of goals for sure. I don't know, Ernest. I don't know. He'll be monstrous under Conte.
I said, my boy Fred shining. I can't wait. My picky head midfielder, get flogged out of here, please.
Oh my god!
I think Abdi's the first person I've ever seen to prioritize Fred over Pogba.
There's
a lot of them. There's a lot. The man. I'm sure Robin, you've come across all the top Reds that think Pogba needs to leave. And
I wish you guys will have seen United Twitter over the last 72 hours. The disarray,
the melt,
been brilliant, but
absolute disarray. Like, there's already a fight. There's already people that have made like Conte out accounts. They don't want him. Blah, 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 blah. People say they'd rather keep Oli than get Conte in.
He's not even in.
He's not even arrived.
How are people Conte out?
Like I said, you guys need to understand when I say United Twitter is an absolute war zone. Most of it doesn't make sense.
It's a cesspit, man.
Can I ask you guys a genuine question?
May your suffering continue, bruv.
Yeah,
for sure.
What act in the history of mankind gives you 22 years of grace? Was that goal Ole Gunnar Solkjaer scored in 1999? Was it that powerful and impactful? That's impacting what people think should happen in 2021. Bro, name me the incident. Name me the act you can do in 1999. Bro, SmackDown was made in 1999. Look how much history we've had since then. Yet that goal holds weight now. It's ridiculous, man. Call a spade a spade. He's a nice guy, but it just didn't work out.
Yes.
Ernest clarified his statement. He said the only reason I say Fred is because he can press and he'd look better in a back three. Of course he would. Let us know. If you're in the crowd, let us know, man. What are you thinking? Will Conte work at Manchester United? Can he get this team winning the league in the next couple of years? And who would he discard? Who would he keep? Also, if you're watching, please like the video. It don't cost nothing. So a little,
it's absolutely free.
Goes a long way for us. Footy Agenda says the Caucasian Divock Origi. He was not even a star.
Who's
that talking about?
I don't know.
Oli.
Oli.
He won the Champions League. Oh wow. The Caucasian Divock Origi. Abdi says, question for you, man. If you could have 3 United players at your club, who are you taking? I'm having Pogba. I'm having
Greenwood.
Oh,
Yeah,
Greenwood.
Hard.
Greenwood.
Yeah, having Greenwood.
And
And
it's a toss-up.
I take Ronaldo. Go on.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I guess you have to take Ronaldo, but Cavani is right there. He's right behind him.
The presser's not pressing.
But yeah, man.
No.
C1 says, yes, it will work. I think Bruno, McTominay, and Sancho, depending on the formation, will be out soon. Sancho's not playing a game under Conte, I can tell you that.
Bro, Sancho's doomed.
Caesar says, is not a guarantee of the league, by the way. I agree. Conte is not a guarantee of the league, but he will take no passengers.
Sancho would have to become a 10.
That I could say.
Guys, in the last 3 leagues, he's
united with Conte. They should get.
I agree with Endo. I don't think the Conte thing makes sense. Apart from the fact he's better than Oli. That United team doesn't suit him.
Guys,
the
man,
Barcelona don't suit him, bro.
Before you start, Peter, my actual point of view, because you asked the question, is that I don't really care who comes in terms of
stop
Conte or Zidane.
I'm
saying
why is Zidane? Why is Zidane?
He doesn't say you don't care. He doesn't say you don't care. But yeah, go on. Sorry, my bad.
What's the Zidane hype about? I don't get it.
Ooh, that's harsh, but
No. I don't. You know, man are saying fits and fits. Zidane has done it in one place. Conte has gone to different styles, different countries, and won leagues. But we're saying Zidane. Gone.
Is that the stick you hit a man with that won 3 Champions Leagues in a row?
It's not a stick. To choose Zidane over Conte is astonishing to me.
Fez.
That's astonishing to me. But hey ho.
Yes. Abdi said, Oscar, no Rashford. Rashford would be sick at Chelsea.
I think
man.
Sick at Chelsea.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he would, but I don't want another attacker. As in another wide attacker. That's taking Cho's minutes, man. Get rid of it. Footy Agenda says, not that guy Mourinho losing 6-1 to a team with a forward slash in their name. Flipping heck. What a shame.
In the conference as well.
Champions Leagues in a row and a La Liga title. Allow it.
Yeah.
Zidane over Conte is strictly aesthetics, to be honest. Well, it's also 3 Champions Leagues. Conte's Champions League record is a bit of a howler, still.
Flipping hell. Okay.
I'd be Conte over Zidane. I can't lie. If I was United,
may your suffering continue. The fact that you don't want Conte, I don't.
Ollie in,
bro.
Ollie in, man.
But no one here has said they don't want Conte.
No. The fans on United Twitter, bro.
Just United Twitter.
Yeah.
May your suffering continue.
I'll be honest though.
Success.
Every football club has lunatics inside it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can we talk about the lunatics when we get to Not That Guy a bit later?
Yeah, we shall. Have we confirmed the goal of the week, guys?
Tillemans, fam.
Tillemans, yeah. Let Tillemans have it.
All right, fine, Tillemans. Player of the week.
Player of the week's got Mo Salah conversation.
Mo Salah.
No.
Running
down the way.
Player of the week is Mason Mount.
Piss off, man.
I'm joking. It's a joke.
Did you see his penalty? His awful penalty.
Awful
penalty.
Both of them were bad.
Yeah, they were both bad.
Yeah, that absolute stink. Yeah, you're right. Both penalties were bad. And Ross Barkley was begging for it.
Salah. Yeah,
he's a greedy son, ain't he? Remember, see what he done against Valencia?
Man, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Adrian, don't remind me.
How dare he? If I was him, I'll shame him. I'll say, you know what? I'm never asking for another penalty again in my life. Unless it's a penalty shootout.
The thing is, it was after he missed. He asked to take the second one.
I was there. I was live in the flesh.
Oh, he asked for the first one too.
Won the penalty. Barkley runs over to him and says, Mace, let me have it. Mace, let me have it.
Bring man in, fam.
What did he do to deserve it?
At least the second one.
Barkley's been disrespected. You know he wears the number 18 now.
It's your fault. That's your fault, by the way.
He's deluded.
From him at Chelsea, and he's still at the club.
That's your fault, Oscar. The disrespect comes from you first and foremost,
Why?
and it's seeped into the Chelsea community.
Why?
You disrespected him from day one.
Because he went to Villa.
Day one. That's what he did. He went to Villa and failed. He didn't dance on the Emirates when he was at Villa. Oscar, shut up, man. Stop talking.
No,
bro. Barkley got dropped.
Barkley was playing at the end of the season.
He was better. He was playing for Chelsea when he came to Chelsea. He went on loan. He's come back.
And he's
No, Oscar's talking about man them are disrespecting Barkley. Blood, you're the reason, bruv. You're the reason. You're the reason.
I think Barkley's not good enough to play for Chelsea. He should go play for another club. The guy had his number 8 stripped from him whilst he's still at the club. That is disrespect.
I don't think so. If you're not worthy of the number, you're not worthy of the number.
Fair enough.
That's Frank Lampard's number.
Yeah, but now it's with Kovacic. It's not like it's.
I heard that, to be fair. Yeah, it's not really. I heard that.
Like it went to flipping Mason Mount. C1 said Mo Salah and Tielemans goal of the week. Yeah, Peter,
cool.
Can we move?
Player of the week, Mo Salah.
Mo Salah. Mason Mount, good shout, but yeah, Mo Salah.
Next. Team of the week. Cobham. Liverpool.
Cobham. Robin David, you got anything to add for player of the week?
You can stick your Cobham elsewhere, mate.
It's Liverpool because I don't know if you talked about Norwich. Norwich should never come back to the Prem ever.
We did,
Robin. We discussed it.
It should never come back.
You're spot on.
Team of the week is Liverpool Football Club.
For sure. Who's not that guy? Contenders for days. There's bare contenders for days.
There was bare contenders, but this one, he has to get it for stupidity at its finest, at its the heights of heights.
David, before you go, can you read Windsor's comment, please?
Yo, Adrian is a new man. I remember this guy back in the day, quietest on the block when Gerrard was sleeping. Giving him legal way to death, Papa.
Windsor.
Bro, I'm sure back in 2004 you was humble, but when you get that sip of the good life, when you get that first Premier League trophy, you move mad.
Listen, Windsor, we've been crying for 2016 Adrian, bro. We've been dying for it, bro. I want 2015, 2016 AD, bro.
Well, that guy's dead and gone, man. I don't know where he is anymore.
A new man, bro. He's put on a new man.
Do you know what Premier League is?
Champions League. This guy, man. Champions League and Premier League.
Back-to-back seasons. Nah.
I can never be the same. I can never be the same.
But how can I?
You know what? We could win the Premier League and David will still be livid. He'll still be livid.
Hey, bro.
Listen.
76. He said, "Raul, Adrian, was it that bad?" I always hear the stories.
The archives.
The air of humility about this man. Yeah. For years, Adrian was the nicest guy. Then once Liverpool won the Champions League, I realized this guy ain't nice. Nothing nice about him.
Bro,
he's never been nice.
And this is a proverb about life, right? Nice guys ain't nice. They just ain't got the facilities to be arrogant. That's what it is. 9 times out of 10, yeah. When a guy says, "Oh, why does he want a woman? He's a nice guy," it's because man ain't got no bread, no sauce, no drip. You're not nice, bro. Trust me. I'm telling you.
Mate, man's giving them gems, bro.
I'm done. I am done.
This gentleman, let me go with not that guy. This gentleman was born the 22nd of April, 1969. He's from the Midlands, Leicester, England. Played for Norwich, Cambridge United, Barnet, Manchester United, Coventry, Aston Villa, Millwall, Leicester, Celtic, and he finished his career at Norwich City. This gentleman had the nerves, the animated. What is it? I've got the
unmitigated goal.
Yes. During this month.
Oh, Black History.
Black History, bruv. To come out with this statement saying we teach too much Black History. It's too much. With all the we should teach also what is.
Read the room. Listen,
what a stinker! What a stinker! A black man went on TV and said, "Nah, we need to focus on white history, bro." Huh? On BBC One. Nah.
Prime time television.
This gentleman can join Mr. What's his name again? John Barnes in my Hall of Fame.
Footy agenda
not
says
that good.
Terry Crews vibes. In no way to one. I'm like, all them bar heads got an issue.
The ball-head coons.
Hey, inducted into the not that guy Hall of Fame. Dion Dublin. You're not that guy, fam. Sort it out, bruv.
Sort it out, Dion.
Oh my days.
Absolute tool, bruv.
Abdi said he's moving like Peter.
Must be moving like me, you know. Oh
The
my
thing is,
God.
yeah, Alex Scott? He tried to give him some rope, and he just tried
tried.
with
She gave him rope. She gave him rope. Because she caveated. She caveated it by saying, "You mean like, you know, not just for 1 month?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then they just moved on. They just moved on.
Alex Scott is a national treasure because she literally tried to save him, but the Twitter mafia was diligent because I don't know who's like that. But somebody watched Football Focus. Not only did they watch it, they clipped it and they brought it to the internet. And
did I know Football Focus still existed, bro? I found it when this video resurfaced. I was like, Football Focus is still going. Fair play to them, man.
5:45 on a Saturday. I don't think I've ever watched TV at that time. On a Saturday.
Someone was faithful, bro.
You're thinking about final score, Adrian.
Nah, Football Focus is like the 12 o'clock, isn't it?
11 a.m.
Huh?
It's like 11 a.m., bro.
Nah, yeah, you're boying it, man.
Yeah,
I watch News Round or something.
News round.
Man, I watched
My man was
whoever. David, you need to go again. David, you need to go again because there's more. There's more.
There's man.
Listen, hold on. Another one who can get it, yeah?
Oh, flip me.
What am I typing? I'm typing the wrong thing, guys.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
my man, this week, yeah, comments come out like a couple days before, bruv. I was talking with a group of fans and that saying, "Oh no, we got better defense than Chelsea and all that, blah blah blah." And they've conceded 11 goals in 3 games, blood. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Chelsea have conceded like 2 all season.
Paul scores. Yeah, you're not that guy, bruv. Hold on, I'm not finished, bruv. And there was a gentleman sat a couple yards away from him, blood, to his right, bruv. Talking all this, bruv, just doing, bruv. Magic City, bruv. Just all up on Sky Sports, blood. Graham Souness, Carragher, Defoe was. I don't know what Defoe was doing. He was just like,
no, for real. Everyone asked that question. Why is he there?
Yeah. And it is the first finisher. If he sees an opportunity to pounce, he'll get it.
Premier League goal scorer.
In fairness to him, he was there obviously for the West Ham Tottenham game because obviously he played for both clubs. But also that was legit. That's Sky Sports said Black History Month. Where is he? Where is he? We can't find Micah Richards. Where is he? Where are they? Come! You! They just said, who's that one?
They couldn't get Les Ferdinands.
Les couldn't stand for it.
Sky Sports. There's no. You take the diversity too far. There was no need for Defoe to be there.
Defoe.
There was no need, bro.
He's won nothing. He's done nothing in football.
Man, Paul Ince. Paul Ince would have been a riot. I paid money to see Paul Ince on Saturday. Sunday.
But where was Roy Keane? How could Roy Keane not be on Sky Sports? How long?
I have to. Can I
say? Hold on, bro. My guy was twerking, blood. Gary Alexander, Magic City Neville. You're not that guy, bro, as well, blood.
Magic City Neville.
I'm sorry. I have to interrupt you, David. We need to rewind.
Yeah, we have to go back.
We have to go back.
Go back.
Yes. You missed vital evidence, bro.
You missed the vital. And do you know what? Yeah, this is actually such a disappointing week for all Manchester personnel. Do you know why? Because my man went on BT Sport after the Atlanta game and spoke facts about the team. Spoke legit facts. Everyone was praising him. 48 hours later, what do I see on Twitter? What do I see?
What's he doing?
You tell me.
What is he doing? My man was sucking toe of his daughter. He was sucking the toe. Paul Scholes was sucking his daughter's toe. It was on his daughter's Instagram. It was on his daughter's Instagram story.
Yo, Robin, what do you mean by toe, though?
Didn't he bite the toenail off?
Biting the toenail.
See, why you not following such nonsense, bro?
No, David, you couldn't miss it.
I missed it.
It found me.
I missed it, bro.
Bro, I was on the Bakerloo line and they found me. I had no data. They found me.
But I looked at it. Even SW6 can't believe it. He said, "What?" He said, "No,
bro."
Footy Agenda said Scholes was previewing the defeat.
The defeat.
No, you are lying. You are lying.
I'm not lying.
Ish pundit.
Yo,
blood.
he's got a toe in his mouth.
Are always seen as clear. Why was this picture or video or whatever it was? Why was this allowed to surface on the internet?
Do you know what, Oscar? After the week after I've backed Scholes, when we were talking about, when Robin come up with them questions, after that time, he's come out with the statement about the Chelsea defenders. He's then come out sucking toes and biting nails. I can't believe it. And in between that, he's sandwiched in between that. He's talking facts, mad facts.
No, but about facts. Man said if they play like this against Liverpool, it will be 4-0 at half time. 4-0 at half time.
Bro,
it's so right.
Do you know how many podcasts said, I fear for Manchester United against Liverpool because this could be a battering? And I'm sitting there thinking, everyone is feeling the juice. And then they put mate.
Yeah, man, David. I'm not trying to hear this content. I'm not trying to hear this Zidane. I need Oli 3 more weeks.
Listen, I don't know what white people are into, but fam, Paul Scholes.
Oh, jeez.
Well, to teach their own, innit? I guess.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, not that bad, bro.
You said to each their own. Patreon.
Their own.
Yeah.
Bro,
that kind of in there.
Hey, Footy Agenda's comment.
I can't believe you've seen this, bro. You need to go.
I didn't think it was fake at the time.
I've just watched it now, bro.
Is it a video or a screenshot?
It's a screenshot of a story or from his daughter's Instagram. Bro. So his daughter's like a proper model, like everything and out there.
How old, by the way?
Hey, stop.
No. Reason why I ask, a grown football watching man has no business building that Instagram page in the first place. we didn't post Scholes' daughter's Insta in the first place.
Yeah.
Stories in the last 24 hours, Some man was in there.
I've heard it. Yeah, he was in there for real. I've heard it. She's over 20. That's what I've heard. So
that's what's even worse. I thought it was like a little, one of the daughters like 10 years old and 9 years old, whatever.
I think it's that young. I don't think this would have been a viral story.
That's still viral. What are you doing? We've got tools. We've got tools now.
Utensils.
He was
a pro for 20 years. I'm sure you can afford nail cutters.
Your parents could never bite your toenails off. I don't care what age. I don't care what age.
They bring the razor thing, cuz.
I like the razor blade. Bro, I was my skin, my heart rate would elevate when that razor blade came. Said, I can't believe this African accent. Disgusting. For real, C1. For real.
Bruv. How the bruv?
Oh dear. Is there any more? Mike Dean, bruv. Throw that moron in there as well.
Wow. Why? Boss, why? What the heck, man? Man said my aunt used to bite my toes. Why are you telling us this? Why are you volunteering this information? What the heck? She's minding her business,
And the
That's unsolicited information. Nobody asked for it, but he gave it to us anyway.
With no interrogation. That is crazy.
I just feel up the info.
And a snitching.
Do you know what it is, yeah? That's after a few Jaeger bombs where man them just start spewing information that you were not ready for. Not ready.
Iklas said your auntie.
Man said your auntie's not that guy.
I don't even have room for one more.
Hey, why am I finished? Nah.
Yo,
He volunteered information.
this podcast is the greatest of all time. It's the greatest of all time.
He said I can't.
And the podcast, bro.
Hey, this might be this episode. Flipping that.
Hey, fixtures, bro. Fixtures.
Oh.
Hey, give Mike Dean his as well. Alec Baldwin. Oh my God! Did you see this one? Did you see this one?
Alec Baldwin.
Hey, Footy Agendas, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, they're on set. He's on set in a movie.
Yeah.
He's on set with a movie. This is
That's
not even
full of
funny.
gems,
I can't lie. I can't even lie.
I've just googled Alec Baldwin.
But we played with that famous show, man. There's a famous. What is it?
30 Rock. 30 Rock. He's in.
He's on 30 Rock.
Bro, he's Oscar. He's on set, yeah? He's on set for a film. Yeah? Right? And one of the props in it is a leng, yeah? is the leng, yeah? One of the props is a leng.
Hey, we have to know what a leng is. It's a gun.
Alright, it's a gun, innit? I'm trying not to get cancelled on YouTube, fam.
The same
Anyway,
gun.
Strally. One of them is the Strally, the ooze. 2-2s now. He's there just playing about with it, yeah? And he sets one off, innit? Thinking it's a prop, innit? It's just a little prop. Bloody shoots the director, fam, and kills them.
That's sad, man.
And kills them, blood. And then somebody else caught strays as well.
It's the woman that got hit in the chest. The director got hit in the shoulder.
Sorry, what was the woman again? She was what? What was she again?
Cinematographer.
Cinematographer. That's the one. Yes. And she legit died. And then the director got one. The director got one in the shoulder. I couldn't believe the story.
That's horrible, man.
I couldn't believe the story. I said, "This is."
Sit here and talk about how much of an idiot he is. Yeah.
No, but yeah,
At the same time, you're like, bro, someone died.
It's an actual accident. It's an actual accident because the gun wasn't supposed to be real. It was supposed to be a prop for a film. It wasn't supposed to be a real gun.
Can I be real with you? Is Alec to blame?
No, I don't think so.
Who put the loaded gun there in the first place?
Well, why are you shooting at someone?
They didn't check it, man. No, because
they just didn't check it. Yeah.
So on the set, yeah, there's rules in it. Like you meant to say, I think it's cold gun. So there's no bullet. So the guy said it's cold.
Oh,
so they checked it.
Was it like? Did they say action and he's actually in character shooting?
No, this is off. This is off camera. They're just
shooting it if they're off camera.
Because it's not real. It's not meant to be real.
No. They've told him the gun is safe. Like you can do your thing. Yeah, but they hadn't checked it. They didn't check it that there's no live bullets in it. And
the
he's
lawsuits for this.
He's just let one off and boom.
Mate, it's gonna make him broke, blood. There's gonna be so many law cases. It's gonna make him broke, bruv.
That film probably won't even make it out.
It can't. Surely not.
It can't, bro. That's just,
then money talks, blood. That's the realest truth. God!
Didn't Bruce Lee die like that?
Yeah,
I don't know. Did he?
It was his son.
His son died like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's primary school Chinese whispers, but apparently, like he said, he could catch a bullet, but the stunt just went wrong.
That was Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce Lee. Yeah, that's what I heard. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Raw, man. Oh my God. Are we not giving Mike Dean some?
Mike Dean, what, the ref?
Yes.
I mean, after that, I feel like it's up to the top.
Yeah. So obviously, you know how on Monday night, yeah, Saka got given a field goal by MacArthur, right, and wasn't booked. Then VAR called him to come to the screen. He said, "Nah, I don't want to check it. I've made my decision," and cracked on. Then they banned him this weekend from football matches. So he's been the fourth official only this weekend.
Oh, howler, bro.
Because they were saying, how could you not send off MacArthur? Or McCarthy, I can't remember which one it was.
Really?
How could...
Who was the VAR person in the Atlanta? Not Atlanta. The Atletico Madrid Liverpool game. The one that should have been, what do you call it, a penalty, but it wasn't.
I don't know. I don't know.
No one's gonna know who the VAR is.
Probably a foreign. Now you will know who it is. It'll be like the foreign. It'll be like the foreign officials.
What's
I
up?
don't know
Some
about
Romanian geezer.
Guys, when you get the chance, yeah, watch on Netflix the story of Calciopoli, bruv. Yeah, it's the story of how Juventus got relegated to Serie B. I think it's called Bad Football. It's like a documentary on Netflix called Bad Football. Watch the Juventus one, guys. It is gold. It is gold. Go and watch it. Anyway,
shall we close?
Yes, please.
Yeah, well, bruv, I'm finished.
There's more. Not that, guys. I'm sure.
Thank you so much to everyone who's locked in. Please like if you haven't already. It's been a great episode. A lot of new commenters. Shout out to everybody that's been here.
Mate.
Finish. Shout out to all the guys.
Ollie, you're going soon.
Oh man, Ollie, please, man, hang in there. I need Ollie to Man United.
I'm talking about the Hall of Fame because I know we're close. Not.
Oh, I'm saying that. But Robin, I need Ollie to come to Stamford Bridge, man. I can't have.
I need 2 games. I need I need home and away. We don't play at home until like that May.
At least let Ollie stay so that Mike Phelan is the one taking charge. I can't have a good manager.
I feel for Robin because I feel like Ollie's peaked. It can't get any worse than that, surely.
Bro, they got Tottenham next week, man. If they lose to them, it's a howler.
I don't know. Like, I don't think it would be as bad as 5-0 at your home perch in front of Silex to your biggest ever rival.
Oh! Big up Lola, man. She's number 1 in the fantasy team.
Oh, she's reminded me. That's who the other not that guy was. That's who it was. Let me go to the fantasy group chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go to the fantasy table, yeah? Because big up Lola, first of all, obviously, for topping.
I'm not sick, man.
Yeah.
Well, who did it, Captain Salah?
I didn't still. I took him off.
I had him vice. How
Let's put it this way, Adrian. If I captain Salah, I would have got the most points that anyone got this week. But I didn't.
How many points did you get in total, Oscar?
I got 86.
Okay, I got 70. Yeah, so
24. If I had captain Salah, he would have got me 48.
Bro,
let's talk about fantasy teams.
I captained Harry Kane.
And I captained Antonio. At least he scored. At least this guy captained Kane. Yeah. Oscar, I want to bring forth to you guys in not that guy this week in our fantasy league table. Don't forget, you can join our league table. Oscar's the link there. Maybe not.
The link is in every week, bro.
As Lola did.
Link is in the description. This person has got Aaron Wan-Bissaka in his fantasy team -1 point. He captained Harry Maguire -2 points. His vice captain was Virgil van Dijk. He had Bamford in his team, who didn't play. Ndidi on the bench didn't play. Lukaku on the bench didn't play. Sancho on the bench didn't play.
Who is this?
This guy had a howler. He's from the United Way. Is the name of his team.
Where is he?
Near the bottom, obviously.
Near the bottom, of course.
Near the bottom, obviously. My guy, what's his name? It's Kwasi J. He's 48 out of 49. You've had a stinker.
Okay. Peter, 2 points.
Yeah.
First of all, I think that's a bit harsh because this is clearly a guy that doesn't watch football. You just pick the names that he knows. Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Van Dijk, people that he knows. So that's one thing. Secondly, there's somebody in the league worse than that. Who is that? Reveal that person.
Wait. Before I get it, I can't be harsh. Listen, you don't captain Harry Maguire. Maguire and Wan-Bissaka have no business being in your fantasy team, number 1. But number 2, you've captained him. And even on the 2, he's got -2 for captaining him. So what did Maguire get? -4?
Hey, C1 is in the comments, bro. If you haven't joined our fantasy league, click on the link and join. Or if you're already there, let me know what your name is so that we can.
What's hilarious? The guy below them, Zeki's team, Zeke's team, Captain Salah with the 48 points.
Well, to be fair,
He's got 80. He got 80. He got 86 points this week.
Peter,
And he's still bottom.
Hold on. Look how many transfers he did.
He's had a howler. He's howler.
Look how many transfers he did.
Zeke.
How do you know?
Look at how many transfers he
Do
did.
you know why he's a criminal? Because that's a man that watches football. That's a man that watches
Because I'm
football.
looking on my laptop right now and I can see how many transfers he did.
Bro, he did 13 transfers.
Transfers
minus 48.
48 points.
Man basically spent his money before he got paid.
Wait, that's not even a wild card. That's just all the guys. There's times I've played my wild card and I haven't made 13 things.
He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist. That means he was changing subs. He's a mercenary.
Oh, Zeke's my guy, man. He's such a legend. Listen to the podcast. How on earth he managed to let that happen?
Because he got 86 points this week. This is the thing I can't understand. Is how is that the case?
Bro, you say 86, that's like 40, that's like 44, that's like 42, that's like 43 essentially.
Hey, David, he says your team is bad and I'm not getting a lot of points. Well, then your team is bad, my bro.
Where are you in the league, David? Where's David? Let me find him. Where are you in the league?
Oh my god. I can't do it, bro. Bro, hold on. Why is he still bottom? He's got 86, blood.
Because the minus 48 took him down.
He spent half of his points.
Oh my god.
Do you know how funny that is, bro?
Yeah. C1. Jump on our fantasy league. I don't know. I'm seeing Brandon in the comments. Brandon, are you in our fantasy league? I'm trying to find everyone here so I can rinse your teams, man.
Oh my god.
This is hilarious, bro. Oh my god.
Oh my days.
Yeah, it's a stinker.
This is amazing.
It's a stinker.
Wow. I tell you what, I had a howler. Dennis on my bench. Howler. 12 points.
So did Lola, you know. Lola had Dennis on her bench as well, and she still topped everyone.
Howler. She got 98 points, bro. That's gangster.
Yo, Brandon, come join the fantasy league, man. Link is in the description.
Yeah, I think
Endo said I never do fantasy because I lose interest after 3 weeks. That's another way of saying you ain't that good.
Now, do you know what? The fantasy is a mad thing here because I found myself celebrating Liverpool goals at Old Trafford, blood. Like I got off the chair. I did the full David Beckham against Colombia. I was giving it the full. You know what I'm saying? I was like that, blood.
The Peter, I think my one was even more criminal. When Ronaldo put at the back of the net, I found peace in the fact that it was fantasy points. I was like,
what's that about?
No, because I saw the silver lining. I said, you know what? At least it was him.
That's the thing with fantasy.
I didn't do great. I didn't do great on fantasy. But one thing I can say is, I put Hudson-Odoi in my team, goal and assist. I back what I preach. Yeah, I don't just come on here and chat nonsense. I back it.
Fantasy tried it with me. I had Saka. I took him out. Blood. One man's got an assist in that. I'm thinking, I've got an assist.
Oscar, they're code for the tinkers.
Don't try buzz on
the link's in the description and the code is there also. So,
me not idiot.
Invitational. I'll put the link and the code in the description, so you should be able to sign up that way.
I said the Oscar Medjuzi Invitational, you know.
Mate.
All right, fixtures very quickly. Leicester City go at home to Arsenal. 12:30 kickoff.
Leicester win, man. Leicester win.
Yeah, I'm going Leicester. They got a better coach.
Yeah, I'm going Leicester still.
I saw that, Adrian. I saw that.
I'm saying Leicester still.
Robin?
I don't care.
Nah. I'm going 2-0 to the arse. Liverpool will beat Brighton at home. Won't they? Man City will beat Palace at home. Newcastle, a rejuvenated Newcastle at home to Chelsea.
Peter, they've lost 2 on the bounce since they got the money. Where's the rejuvenation?
They drew.
Listen,
fair enough.
the accounts are healthy.
True.
The accounts are healthy.
You asking me about Chelsea? Big up. We're gonna win. We're gonna beat Newcastle. Big up Nims, who says, Oscar, you were spitting facts the other day about Cho on Lewis's stream. I joined the PL Fantasy, by the way. Big up you. Next week, we'll be rinsing your team if it's poor, Nims. But I appreciate you always, man.
Mate.
1000%.
Boss Light says 2-0 Leicester. Liverpool said Boss Light said 3-0 Liverpool. Oh, we haven't even got there yet. But I think Chelsea will win. I think Cho on the left wing. Who's Newcastle's right back?
Manquillo.
Yeah, he's holding a free-piece. He's holding a free-piece, man. Hudson-Odoi. Let's go.
Do you not win out there, though? Away from him?
Not really, still. Not really.
I thought not.
Yeah, even Icas is not feeling it. He's a 1-1.
Nah, this Newcastle team is dross. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
I know you lot do still. 5:30 kickoff. Spurs at home to Manchester United. Hey, get Kane in your team. Get Son in your team. The
honest answer, it depends who's the manager.
Ole Gunnar Solkjaer. Ole Gunnar Solkjaer. He's your manager. Ole Gunnar Solkjaer.
He really doesn't want Conte to go.
No, I'm just saying. He is still your manager. So as far as we are concerned, this Saturday.
Even if Ole is the manager, we do have to weigh up the important factor that Tottenham do get battered everywhere they go.
Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
Honestly, I couldn't.
Everywhere they go. It's them ones, isn't it? Like, Man United will just batter Spurs, innit? And it's like nothing happened. It's away from home. I can just see expressions ranting now. I've had enough blood. Swear down, blood. Yeah, I think...
I'm saying United, bro.
I think I'm going to go Spurs. I think Spurs will win.
The Tottenham team is trash, bro.
It is though. Tottenham are cack, blood. They are caca. Yeah, crap, man. United usually deal with them. It's true, they do normally, but this confidence must be shot to the ground, blood, to the floor.
C1 said expressions is too funny. I ain't seen expressions this weekend. I need to go watch that.
You got to watch his rant after the Wolves. Whatever. Who they beat? Who West Ham. Man said. He said something about Nuno being on the till. Everything's on the counter. He's on the till, blood. Everything's on the counter. I was dying when I watched it. Hey, imagine if Man United lose. Nah, for real. To this wash. There's nothing really important on the weekend. On the Sunday, bruv. Halloween, fam. You got Norwich City versus Leeds. Who's watching this?
That's spooky.
Who's watching this?
Man, I might need to make some Sunday plans, man.
If Leeds don't get 3 points from there, be very afraid.
Yeah, for real.
Wait. I just deep what you said. Norwich versus Leeds.
Who on
earth wants to watch that?
Peter, what do you always say about these sorts of games? About the people? Where would they be?
They will all be at the game. Everyone from Norwich and anyone from Leeds, they will all be at the game.
But Sunday's games are shocking.
What's that end said? Why are 3 title contenders playing at 3? And I was complaining on week 1. Man, them didn't want to hear me. I told you the TV thing is nonsense. Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea Football Club, 3 p.m. kickoff.
Somebody's dropping points there.
Oh, a clash of the Clarets at 4:30. Aston Villa against West Ham United.
Yeah, man. I could care less, man.
West Ham, bruv. Go out there and lay one on Martinez, bruv. Lay one. Fabianski, bruv. Get Martinez, fam. Yes.
Big up David Moyes, man. Great run.
And Monday Night Football is what?
It's Wolves at home to Everton.
Yeah, I'm going to be on the pod, man. I don't care about that.
Any Evertonian that travels to Wolves, yeah, for that game, you're made of different ilk. You must eat like elk meat. But there's not. I don't get it. How on earth are you doing this? Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm not Gen Z, innit? I'm a millennial. I can't even read what C1 is.
Include these 3 p.m. kickoffs.
It's not include. include.
Is it not include?
I can't lie.
He said I can't lie.
I think you're showing your age there.
Yeah,
I'm showing my age, yeah. Include.
Nah. Oscar, I can't lie.
I said you used to pay for the bus to go to school.
For real, blood. You know the one.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't mind still, to be honest. All right, cool.
Hey.
Yeah, man, I don't mind it, but man's trying to find a stream. What's going on?
Man's got to watch Jeff Stelling and Merce and Ellen McAnally, bro. Please tell me.
By the way, what Phil Thompson, Matt Letizia, what they don't do?
Charlie Nick.
They don't do football no more, do they? They just do like Gillette ads. That's peak, you know?
Sky Bet ads.
Hey, those adverts are great, man.
They're funny though. Yeah,
they're hilarious.
Tomo in his attic.
Watch that Endo said 10 out of 10 podcast. You man are lit. David, man of the match performance. 87 out of 10. Oscar 3 out of 10 for trying to buzz on, man. Peter, nah. No.
I said, nah.
The fantasy football.
I said he weren't good at fantasy. Yeah, it's a bit of a joke there. Fair enough.
Man, I can't joke today, bro.
Lads,
thank you so much to everyone that's commented. This has been one of my favorite podcasts we've ever done. Like the video if you have not already. Man,
please.
I appreciate you guys, and subscribe. Tell your friends. Flipping it, we gave you 3 hours and 20 minutes of content. I have work in the morning.
I've got a match. Bro, I've got a match day tomorrow for flip.
I've been hungry for like an hour, 20 minutes.
I've been starving. I've been starving.
All right, Peter, wrap it up, man.
Lads, thank you very much for joining us in this week's Top 4 podcast. Make sure to follow us at Top 4 Podcast on the Twitter. We are also available on Instagram. Guess what? SoundCloud. How about this? iTunes and Spotify, people. And of course, the YouTubes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you like content like this. We'll be back every single Monday, 8 p.m. So make sure you come and check us out. Let's see what happens with Manchester United and Ollie. That will probably be the biggest talking point this week. Ollie in. Hopefully he stays. We want you to stay. Hopefully he stays at the club. With that said, people, lights, not lights out, peace.